ethereal planes of where the fuck are we now? Shit happened. You are now ready to fight this magical, deadly woman
Let me see.
that is known as
I remember
Kamui.
Gypsy
He
prepared
had
darkness.
prepared a
The intro.
darkness.
Oh,
He has a
I
ready
also
action.
had something prepared.
if I remember correctly, the crew was getting their stuff prepped. Gungir distracted her into
With a photo op.
doing her monologue, and then Ravak tried to get Asemar to seduce her, and then she used up one of her legendary actions to be like, "No, I do not fall in love with Senpai." And then Gipsy and Cat readied some actions, and Gungir was going to stall for everyone to kind of be ready.
Well,
Sounds about right.
if she's distracted, Fall is going to try to walk up because
Also, ignore the dragon right now. It's not here yet.
he is battered and
Well,
Fall is battered and bruised right now, to say the very least. How far could I get while she's distracted?
While she's distracted, you can move your movement speed.
Okay.
I'm going to be further distracting her, so you'll probably be good.
I'll move up to Ravak.
And I need to get this set to there.
Ravak, help me!
Do we roll initiative, or can I do something now? Or
She's not attacking. You don't need to roll initiative, but you can do something while she's distracted with Gungir.
alright. Yeah.
Heal me, Magic Man.
Oh,
Need a Senzu Bean for that.
He's a cleric.
you get 6 health. There you go.
Better than nothing.
He
I'm at least. Okay, then I'm taking a freaking health potion as well. Because I remember we packed a ton of those. I feel like I would have
roll
one.
that.
It's a 2d4.
I would see what up to. It
Didn't
is.
you have all of your everything taken away?
I think I would have kept a healing potion on me, at the very least.
They didn't take your healing shit, or they didn't really take anything from you. They didn't care when they captured you.
Yeah,
'Cause
so how much
you
is
were-
it? How much is-
The healing potions that you have are 3d4 plus 4.
Okay.
Listen, as a prison enthusiast, Fall quickly learned how to
13.
hide things
So
inside his
13.
prison wallet.
Yeah, I'm basically next to full. I'm basically next to full health.
Good for you.
I just haven't. I don't have my good arcane focus. I have one that lets me do 3 spells at most.
5.
Listen,
5.
Sucks for you.
Considering where he probably hid that potion, all he would have needed to do to activate it was clinch.
Jesus Christ. Oh my goodness.
no, he's a cat, so it was a.
What a great way to start our session.
So I've been watching a lot of live PD.
Welcome
Nice.
to the ASMRs.
God, no.
I'm a cat about to vomit a hairball on your couch.
Anyways, let me do my thing. She looks from Gungir to the rest of you, back to Gungir. Well, this was fun and all, but I best be leaving.
Oh, wait, Gungir distracted her with the monologue. He's got her recorded. She's...
Okay.
Okay.
That was the whole purpose of him doing that, was to keep her in place for everyone to, get their thing set up.
What do we do?
Well, I'm gonna roll her something. You can re-roll your check to keep her distracted.
Did she already do hers, or? Okay.
I'm rolling her now.
Persuasion.
She casts a late file.
Come on, boy.
Well, she rolled really low.
Yeah, 23.
Yeah, with a 15, she ain't passing that.
Is that including her mods?
That was including her plus 10.
Gungir's still holding up the gun droid like, oh, come on now, don't be shy. If you're gonna, like, do things to the world, you might as well leave a hello message or something. I don't know.
That actually sounds like a brilliant idea, letting the world know what they created.
Yeah.
She smiles deviously.
Hold on, don't smile
She
so
ponders for a moment, putting her
autofocus is focusing on
chin, rubbing it curiously. I
Oh,
wonder, is she... Her eyes widen with a little bit of realization, and she starts whistling.
well, I should warn you, the microphone's not so great on this one. I mean, you know, I can adjust. I can adjust.
Yes, Fall?
Fall will cast message and point towards Gungir. Gungir, I need my staff as soon as possible.
Gungir will kind of... He won't move his head away from the gun droid, but he'll kind of peek on over the fall to see where he's at. And he'll kind of look down at his, the second bag of holding that he's got tucked in front of him. God, he looks like a freaking audio person with a bag of holding on the back and a bag of holding on the front.
I mean, he's the tech crew of the campaign.
Oh, he's probably got the gun droid, like, leaned up on the front part of the backpack.
Yeah.
Or he has a tripod.
Every band needs roadies.
Yeah, do me a favor, don't smile too big. The camera's trying to autofocus on your teeth, and yeah, they're just too shiny. They're too shiny. It's whiting out everything. But other than that, you're good. You're good. Come on.
What will the rest of the party do in the meantime?
I was gonna do a thing, but I think I changed my...
Okay.
How good is my stuff? I don't think... I have a +5 to stealth, so I could possibly try to sneak over towards Gungir.
No, well, you're doing that. I'm going to use Gift of Wine.
What does that do?
It's essentially a temporary life spell. That was one of the 4 spells that I got from the Shield Gungir game made me.
The Witchlight Cross.
I am going to try to sneak over to Gungir, but I'm going to use Tides of Chaos to give myself advantage.
Nice.
Okay, roll that stealth, boy.
Oh, thank God! That was a good call by me!
She rolled a fucking 3. Plus 10.
I mean...
Getting so lucky. I hate this dice. I'm switching dices.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna try to get towards Gungir.
He does not see you. You are like a fucking ninja. Because she rolled a fucking 13.
I just walked in front of her and she just ignores me.
She's posing for the camera. Like a fucking fashion model.
She's polishing the axe.
She's like, she's doing the Jon Snow thing with her cloak. She's like flapping the cape.
Fall will look at Gungir and just go, I need the staff and the bracelet.
Yeah. Whatever. And he's still focused on the gun droid, trying to keep her, like, entertained. Just don't take my money. I mean, oh, hey, fall.
Let me see if she notices.
Oh. Damn it,
Where did that dice go?
Did
Shit,
you
I
throw it
lost my dice.
away?
Okay, there it is. I'm gonna need you to re-roll that stealth. You rolled high.
I swear to God. Ah, are you serious?
Oh.
Yep.
Not once.
Oof. Well, she definitely sees you then.
Fall freezes in place.
Fall,
glance over to
done
you.
to anger the D&D gods right now.
Oh, that's how we're gonna play this then. She's going to flap open her wings, fly up 60 feet, and a large dragon will land off the side of the screen. I will reveal. Show to everyone.
Look at that.
Boiky.
It's actually smaller than the one on the map. Oh,
This dragon is huge. Ah, yes, you are still alive. My favorite dragon of all of Dad's dragons. And of course, she follows my guidance. Safi, kill them all. I have business to take care of. And she is going to use the rest of her action to fly off screen.
no!
Are you okay? Are you okay, Gypsy? You sound very gargly.
That was just. I can just do that. That's just something I can do with my voice.
Everyone, roll for initiative.
He has advantage.
I had her cornered taking beauty shots.
You were the one who notified her.
You were the one reaching into the bag while I was taking the pixie pictures.
I asked for the staff.
Well, I was going to bring it to you later.
So, Safi rolled that. I need a piece of
Doesn't it
paper.
have disadvantage because of darkness.
What darkness?
My old
She's
friend.
We're focused on her, not the
Oh!
dragon.
Oops.
It's focused on her, not the dragon. Dragon just showed up.
I had a character question. What it the mage armor brings? What would that bring my thing up to when I use it?
13 plus dex.
13 plus dex.
Let me make a quick list here. Safi rolled really high.
And that's an action, right? To activate it.
Cat, what's your
It's a
dex
bonus
mod?
action.
That's a
one.
good question.
Alright, so
+2.
You go first.
so Ravak.
I'm going last, I think.
I believe so. I'm
going
just
back-
writing everybody down.
Going last is just going first on the next turn.
Right, so
That's a
we
good way of
have
looking at it.
Galahad going first, Asemar second.
Look, liar.
Yes.
No, never
Liar.
mind, Liar going first.
I can't remember. What scrolls did they give me? I know they gave me Fireball, Knock,
Visibility.
something else. That's right. I
The
should have
Elder Scrolls told of your return. Wait, are you telling me Fall snuck past
I
the
forgot
scary
about
god
the
lady
invisibility.
while he had the scroll? He was like, I'm a wizard. Should I turn invisible with magic? No, let's just sneak.
I forgot that I had invisibility.
Looks like
I'm a
Safi's
cat.
right in the
Fuck it,
middle of the
I'm lithe
initiative.
and agile.
I mean, I have a +5 to stealth.
All right, give me one more second. So Storm and Ravak. All right, up first, Liar.
Oh boy.
Oh, we get one more.
It could have been worse. I could have tried push-upping my way there with a -1 athletics.
You could have just stayed
Just
back
as
while
a
we tried
heads
to
up,
distract
there
you.
is music for this battle, so you might want to turn down your volume
Shame
just
I
a
won't
wee
be able to
bit.
hear it.
I paused my music.
Where's the music thing?
Playing in Roll20.
Yeah, I can hear it on my end.
I don't
Ooh.
hear anything.
To turn up your actual computer volume.
All right.
Nope, I hear. Ah!
Damn, this is
Nope, I hear nothing.
Let's go.
Might have to change your
Let's
audio settings.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Yep.
hear it now.
Let's do. Oh.
All right, Liar, you're up first.
Yeah.
Do you mind if we turn down the music? Just... Oh wait, I can.
yeah. Go into like
control your
a
own
volume
music.
mixer. That's what I always do.
Mine's at medium. It's not at full. It's not low. Half.
Mine's at full.
There's a master
and I-
music volume level in your tier.
Mine's at full, and
Oh, there we go.
I can barely hear it.
It's a little bit quiet.
That's okay. We need to hear you and each other more than music, as though it is an excellent touch.
Do you guys mind if I play the funky beats while we battle? I just downloaded a music app.
Storm, I will give you, whoever is uploading the video later, I'll give you credentials to the artists later.
Yes.
Anywho, Liar.
Yes. I
Drop.
will. Okay, so I'll jog forward 30 feet, I guess. Which is about as far as I can go anyway.
Just so you are aware, Jesus goes after your turn, so you can command him to do something as a bonus action.
Command him to keep being a good baby.
Oh,
That's a free action.
And I should be in range to huck some ice at this
I mean, he's a big
naughty-
target.
naughty dragon.
Is a 4x3. He's long, boy.
Well, Long Boy's about to get a snowball in the face.
Good luck to hit. 22, that'll definitely hit.
Wow.
Yay! They have to make a dexterity saving throw.
That's a 3 plus
They
5.
take full damage.
Alright.
Cold.
12.
And he does not resist that, so he will take the full blunt of it.
Oops.
Hang on a second.
Sorry.
What was that?
What was
Nah.
that?
That's what happens when you click on the spell.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Did you try and click on my spell?
Yeah.
Jeez.
I wanted to see if it had anything else.
No, yeah, that's all it does.
So you're gonna do?
Hang on. It's been a while since I played live. I think she can do something as a bonus action. I just need to check.
So what you're telling us is, it's been a while since
It's been a while.
Equal blah 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 blah.
Just doing some quick cone math
As a-
here.
bonus action, I can do that to do that. Okie dokie. As a bonus action, her forehead start gonna do the glowy thing that it do.
Okay.
And she will stand there looking terrified with probably another snowball in her hand, like, why is it always dragons?
Alright, you're gonna end your turn there, or you have something to do?
No, that was it. I already did my something. Glowing.
Okay. Next up, Galahad.
Okay. Okay, I draw my sword and I say, time to smite some evil! And I will run this way.
Okay.
And as I run, I shout out, watch out for any kind of dragon breath! And I will try to spread out! And I'm going to curse him.
Blades curse.
So he's cursed.
Alright.
And then I will...
Is that
Let's
song
see.
supposed to loop?
Was supposed to.
You can always loop it now. You can always play it
Yeah,
again.
there it goes. I forgot to press loop. I had to start it over.
Yeah.
It's gonna keep starting over from the beginning, but that's okay.
That's okay.
I can't hear it, so I'm just imagining the Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, it's completely
it's more
different.
like Geometry Dash.
Yeah, it's more
Don't
of a
care.
techno beat.
I'm living in my happy pirate land.
Oh my god, could you imagine Gungir as a pirate?
Oh,
it'd be
Mr. Smee.
He'd be adorable.
He wear the red beanie.
Yo ho ho, and a bottle of this is mostly chocolate milk.
This is completely chocolate milk. It's hot chocolate.
But he said mostly.
Rip.
It's also 5%.
Eldritch Blast.
I'm casting Eldritch Blast. That is the first roll. How do I roll that?
That's a hit spell.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm trying to roll the hit.
Why? Oh,
Eldritch
okay.
Blast, once you hit 5th level, you can shoot out 2 lasers.
Yes.
Oh, an 8 will not hit.
I guess I just have to click it again.
Yeah.
Yes. Just manually click it again.
There we go.
15.
What about 15?
Let me... Hold on a minute. Let me check his AC. Safi has a...
Aren't most dragons 17?
Yeah, Safi has a 17. So you missed.
Just
16.
a cantrip. So I'm not really worried about it too much. I just wanted to get his attention. So Galahad takes out his hand and 2 beams of rays of light shine out of his hand, but they both narrowly miss.
Safi does a matrix dodge.
He's just got all those spinies. It's hard.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the turn.
Alright, Asemar.
Alrighty. So I am
Remember,
going...
Thorin can do things as you command
Yeah.
as a bonus action.
So I'm going to take partial cover. I'm going to try to find some stones that I can duck behind.
I should make some stones, because I forgot that's a part of this fight.
I make stones.
You do that real quick. There's one
Here
here.
you go, Asemar. Here's a rock.
There, that's what I'm using, taking partial cover behind right now.
Cubic.
That's a very square rock.
Oh,
kinda like a
I'm not
tombstone
Why
if
does
you're
it
going.
have... Why does it
Wow, this
have
ancient
holes on
architecture.
different sides?
Oh, wait, no, it's
Listen,
no. This is a
the-
crater.
The castle exploded. It's a big castle brick.
All right.
I
That's a
just
slab
imagine
of-
it's a dice. It's a giant dice.
Right?
I
Those
like
are all
the
the
idea that
stones.
there's just like stone pillars just sticking out of the ground.
Obsidian pillars.
Alright, and then wall behind the partial cover, I'm going to take 2 shots with my rifle.
20 will hit, the 9 will not.
Cool.
And Safi has a 16. 16 or higher will hit.
That's going to do 11.
I thought you said
That's-
17.
Yeah, I thought you said 17.
It's a young adult, not a full adult.
I thought a full adult has 18.
Rip, I was one too high. Or one too low.
And then I'm actually going to use one of my mutagens. I'm going to use the potency mutagen that I had prepared previously.
So is that like on the bullet?
Or actually, shielded. No, that's
good,
a
it's a
shielded.
good drink.
That
So
may,
you gain resistance to slashing damage.
Mhm.
You gain vulnerability to bludgeoning damage.
So you drink. What is that? Which one potion would that be?
So
His shield.
whenever, yeah. So it's part of the class feature of Blood Hunter, in which
Yeah.
my character has an interest in like alchemy now. So during a short rest, I can craft one single mutagen right now, and so that's the one that I decided to go with.
So gives
Okay.
him resistance to slash, but has vulnerable to bludge.
Alright, is that all you want to do?
Yeah, aside from commanding Thorn to come behind me, so he's out of the way.
Alright, you can move Thorn. And that
I
will
already
end
did.
Thorn's. Okay, thank you. And that will end his turn and your turn. It is now Safi'jiiva's turn.
Oh no.
Safi is gonna move 10 feet, and he's gonna stomp
hello.
on Gungir.
Oh, son of a bitch!
19 hit you.
Gungir will activate shield as a reaction. Grant himself +5 to AC.
Does that give you?
Gives him. Oh, his armor class is 16, so +5 to that will be 21.
21.
21. Well, plus 19 plus 5, that'll still hit.
Oh, come on.
Roll the 19. Ah.
You make a shield, it just shatters it instantly.
No, it's still up.
Oh, let me roll the damage. It's only 2d6. Alright, that's 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ooh.
Ow!
Second hit with the claw. Oh my god, Safi, calm down. He's gonna... Wait, hold on a minute. Let me roll something for him. Oh, Jesus Christ. I like this dice. Alright,
don't.
I'm assuming another 19 hits you, Gungir.
No, it doesn't.
19 on the dice?
Oh,
or
19 on die.
altogether? Give me the altogether
No.
number.
The first attack damage was 13 bludgeoning. And the second attack is... Let me roll. Okay, that's a 1 and a 2, so another 7. So 20 total.
The attack roll was
Yeah, well-
19 on die both times?
The second attack was 19 again.
Okay.
He's
Plus
just rolling.
5.
I thought it was 24 last time.
It was 19 plus 5.
And
the
this
total
one was
damage
also
is
19 plus 5. We're not talking about total damage, we're talking about the AC.
no. His AC is 15, 16. Safi's AC is
Wait,
16.
I want the hit. He said 15. I want the hit.
No, Gungir's AC is 16 plus 5 until the start of his next turn. So
Yeah, so if it only got a 19 against his AC, then it didn't hit
He said 19 plus 5.
both times.
Yeah, it rolled really high.
Okay, that's what we were asking.
that drops him down to 18.
And that will be Safi'jiiva's multi-attack for this turn.
Should probably
It's
just
now
say
Fall's turn.
24 in future instead of saying 19 plus 5.
Sorry.
So whose turn now?
Oh,
Oh, it's my turn? Okay. So Fall did hear what Galahad said. He will move back a bit. And he will actually use a scroll. Because I'm
Boy,
not
which
letting
one?
you because I'm not letting you use my freaking wild magic. Fireball.
Fireball?
Oh, fireball.
Yes,
Where are you going to aim that, buddy?
okay. Where do
Uh,
you plan on aiming this?
I will. It has 150 feet range, so
150 feet
Recommend.
range, and it has a 20-foot sphere.
yeah.
I recommend something
So-
like
Yeah. Yeah.
in the booty.
You will definitely hit him if you aim right where the marker was.
You must make me a dexterity save.
Let's see, plus Safi's dex. Safi's dex is pretty high. What is your
My dead
DC
dragons
save?
had terrible.
My DC is. How's my DC 15? That doesn't make sense.
It's 15. It's like 8 plus casting modifier plus proficiency.
Proficiency.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah, mine's
8
15.
plus 3 would be 11, plus 4 would be 15, so yeah. Thought I had much more than that.
That's
We're
pretty good.
still stuck at level 5.
You're at 15. Well, Safi rolled a flat 13, and that's with modifier.
Okay, so it's gonna take 68. Or,
C6
86.
halved because it is a fire dragon.
Oh. I didn't know that from before.
But now we
Roll
know.
the same amount of dice, just math the thing.
What the heck? Did my
That's
thing
good.
not roll? Oh,
Yeah, no,
don't
you
see any
don't have any
damage.
rolls. You didn't even link the spell.
You didn't even click the spell.
wait, what the frick?
I think roll 20 is being.
roll dice.
There we go.
There it goes.
Oh, there we go.
There it goes.
Hello,
15.
hello.
I turned on my 3D dice, and so suddenly just all these purple D6s were just like,
I don't have my 3D dice turned on because it lags my computer too much. I don't even see the damage yet.
It's 30.
30?
so
30 fire.
15.
30 fire. Damn, that's hard. Even with the half, that's 15 solid.
Yeah.
8d6. Fireball is the oof.
Yeah.
I,
Uh,
I just wanted to see if the 3D dice were working for me.
Oh, they work. My goodness,
They
that
work,
was a
but
lot
for
of
some
dice.
reason it said click to drag dice or something.
15.
If you
Alright.
set it to roll them automatically, it won't do that.
Oh, how do I do that?
It's the checkbox right under enable 3D dice.
Okay.
Right.
I do think I have.
Shoot.
I can do something else.
There we go.
You have a bonus action and a move.
Anyway,
Oh, why?
let me see. Because I have some spells. I don't know
Storm
if any of them
that. Storm that looks like a regular Janus attack roll, damage roll, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Are you just sending caltrops? Liar has put caltrops all over the board.
That's
They're
question.
so pointy.
Oh wait, no, that's in my spell book. I can't do that.
Pyramids did rain from the sky that
You
night.
have your spell book. You got it from
No, I don't.
Gungir.
Gungir has it.
I think Fall just grabbed his staff, if anything. 'Cause he
I
was-
grabbed my staff and bracelet.
Okay.
Why didn't you grab?
Gotta accessorize.
Not
Well, the
for
bracelet helps my
reflex.
wild magic. It's a thing.
Gotta accessorize.
Yeah, they'll be. Wait, is taking a potion a bonus or mine or full
Bonus.
action?
Okay. Gungir can do it as a. Let me check.
I
Well, it-
homebrew potions as bonus.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's all Fall can do right now.
It is now Gungir's turn.
Let me see here.
Maybe step backwards from the dragon.
So each of those black squares is a pillar.
is a
Potential cover.
large rock that is protruded from the ground. Like, as soon as this thing landed, these massive rocks shot up from the ground.
Oh, wait, I just realized. After seeing, like, the fireball not doing that much damage, Fall will yell, "This dragon resists fire!"
That means it raised it too!
Gungir is going
Actually,
to do...
Gungir, since you saw the rocks protrude from the ground, roll an intelligence check for me. This will not require an action, just general intelligence.
Alright, here we go, Gungir.
11.
It's a rock!
You have a
Average is
theory
average.
that the rocks are for something important later on in this fight.
Gungir is going to take cover behind one real quick. That just does 15 feet of movement.
Okay.
As part of his thing as an alchemist subclass, he is going to down one of his minor healing potion.
Okay. Roll that.
And... Oh. Ah!
I really do not have good inventory on my character sheet.
Oops.
Alright. I'm trying to find something real quick. This was from...
I believe miner's like 2d4 plus 4.
That's what Fall took.
You took
No,
a...
you took 3d4.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you took
Yeah, it goes up.
3d4. You took a larger one.
It goes up a d4 every higher up.
I'm
Yep,
going to post this because this was a feat Gungir had, the alchemist feat.
Temporary improve the push. Okay.
So instead of rolling, he will do just the max, which will be 10,
Okay. So you regain 10 HP.
as that was his bonus action. So bring him back up to 28. And then, since he only moved 15, he's going to move out and do action to toss one of his hand grenades. And he's going to buff. He's going to do... Whoop, no, do the thing. Put the thing
What
in
is he
there.
doing?
That
Thunderstone.
with
Ah.
volatile concoction to make the dragon have disadvantage on this thing. So it's going
Congratulations, the Thunderstone made it evolve to a Jolteon.
So it needs
Oh,
to make a-
with disadvantage, it rolled a 9.
So it is pushed 10 feet away and knocked prone.
Nice.
In which direction? Oh, okay.
So
Boink.
Gungir literally pulls out a concussion grenade from his belt. Hopyedo! And tosses it.
In the face.
And last of his move action to move back behind.
Is
One
it-
thing I should mention, Safi'jiiva is way too large to be knocked prone.
Oh.
I'm guessing
It's only
like
pushed.
huge.
It is a gargantuan dragon. It's classified as one.
Oh.
Well,
yeah.
pushing it
I'm gonna-
back is not terrible.
Just moved its AoE damage.
Well, duly noted for the future.
Safi is one of those large dragons that cannot be moved that cannot be knocked prone, at least by magical effects.
It's not magic, it's science.
It's a hand grenade.
I'm gonna go up.
Regardless,
and
it's too heavy
hit
to
it
be
to the
knocked prone.
ground. Grapple.
You can
The bigger they
try,
are,
but
the
you'll
harder they
fail.
fall.
I've got a -1 modifier. Try me.
Anyways, Ravak, I'm assuming that's your turn. Gungir, that's your turn.
Yeah,
I was gonna say,
Right.
wow. I'm sorry, Ravik.
that's the end of his turn.
Okay, Ravik, you're up.
Gungir was using your actions.
Ravik is going to move up into the water. Whoop.
Okay.
And he's going to pull out his bow, and he's going to try to scoop up some water and shoot an arrow at the dragon. Here we go.
Okay, first off, roll me a
I don't think that's gonna hit.
intelligence to gather, no, survival to gather water for this. Because you're just reshooting your bow.
Survival.
Like, what are you trying to do?
But no. But you do hit with the bow.
Alright, out all the damage. Oh,
You 1d10 plus dex.
why is it casting as a spell? I don't know why it's
No,
casting as a spell.
There we go.
There you go.
Okay,
Seven
not bad.
piercing.
7. Not bad. Not bad.
And
What's your? Do you get your modifier to
Wait.
it? Or
Yeah,
That
I was
was
about
plus.
Yeah, he's supposed to get his dex mod.
I'll add
That's just
another
a
4 to it
1d8.
for him, so I don't have to fucking do anything else. Ew. Ravik, continue.
anyways,
by the way, Venom.
Let him finish.
as a bonus action, I will make the arrow a lightning arrow.
Oh, nice.
Range attack.
48 lightning damage on hit. You did hit, so you roll that extra damage.
Instead of the normal damage.
Yeah. So
It's a dexterity save. Oh, let me roll that.
Creature within 10 feet.
It fails by 1 point.
So
So
roll
take
that.
13 lightning damage.
So take
it takes
4d8.
2d8 lightning damage.
Yep, I already calculated it. Don't worry about it.
Oh, yeah. Target
Okay.
takes 48.
I have a calculator
Did it
on
look
my
like it took
tablet
all of
that I'm
it?
using. Yeah, he took everything of that.
okay, good to know.
Alright. I'm assuming that ends your turn, Ravik.
Yep.
Arrowed. That's some Dark Soul shit right there.
Fire.
Yes.
It's your turn.
Oh, well, okay then. So he yelled that it was a fire dragon, and people are getting stomped on and stuff. So she's gonna run over here with path of movement. It's like a little party behind this rock. And she's gonna hang on. I played too many different kinds of characters. How do sorcerers work?
Honestly, a sorcerer can work any way you want.
Okay, an equal number.
That's the way you sorcerer.
And this one is depending on the spell level. And yeah, okay. Alright. So she's gonna run up to you guys and be like, I hope this helps. And like slap her hands together and then like touch both of y'all's shoulders and give you fire resistance.
Ooh.
Okay. So fall and let's see, a creature you touch.
That was a level 3 spell.
Who do you touch? Do you touch fall or do you touch Asemar? Or do you cast
Both of
it?
them because I twin spell it.
Nice.
Okay, you twin spell it. Okay.
And
Resistance for the next hour.
Shit.
3 more glowing runes pop up on her body as she does this.
Anything
What kind
else?
of runes?
Glowing ones that are symbols. There's like one on the back of each of her hands, and I haven't figured out where the next one goes actually. One on her
Be on her
forehead,
shoulder or her leg.
cleavage. Not like
I was about to say on her butt.
breastbone.
Sure.
Sure.
I assume that ends your turn.
Whoops.
Yeah, that should. No, wait, I can still move, so she's
Yes,
gonna.
you can move.
I can move 15 feet. No, wait. Is my movement 20 or 30?
30. You already moved 15.
Yeah, so I can. Oh no, I moved a rock.
It's okay.
So I can move another 15. I'm gonna go this way
2, 3.
and just be running that way.
Okay. Alahad, you're up.
Oh, I'm up? Okay. So, I take the sword in my hand, and I'm going to move 25 feet this way. Right over here. Okay. Then I am going to cast
Okay.
Booming
Booming
Blade.
blade.
Oh, that's not. They'd already rolled the. Okay, it's dumb. Hold on. So I don't ignore those. I cast Booming Blade. That means. Let me just display it. I'm making a
Triple
melee
action.
attack.
Melee attack, okay. Within 10 feet.
Yeah, it's because I have Spell Sniper. So I can hit someone from 10 feet away with a melee attack.
Let's see. Thunder. At what level are you casting this at?
This is. I am a 5th level character.
So yeah, it's a
So-
cantrip.
Whatever your max level spell slot is.
It's a cantrip.
No,
should be-
this is a cantrip, so it's scaling with 5th level, 11th level, 17th level.
Ew, okay, so
This
at
is
5th
just
level.
character
So you add.
This is just
so you do 1d8 extra.
I'm going to roll an attack. So I'm going to roll an attack with Ragnell.
Yes.
And rip, dude.
Doesn't your hacks or your curse give you bonus to hit? Or am I wrong?
No, it gives me bonus to damage.
Hit. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
can't.
you
I
would
can't
miss.
roll above like anything today.
It's bad for you.
I have
it's
a
only the
plus-
second turn.
Okay, so I swing and I miss, and I have 5 more feet of movement. So I go like this. Whoop.
Which is allowed. I
And-
assume be your turn.
As
A bonus action.
As a bonus action, I invoke the power of my cape to be able to fly.
Okay.
I
You start
shout,
levitating.
What's the term? What's the word? Falcor! And then that's my turn.
And you start levitating.
Sweet.
Since you use your movement, you're only levitating like maybe a foot off the ground.
Yeah, I'm still in my square.
Okay, it is now Asemar's turn. I'm gonna move Baby Durgan. He's gonna hide over here.
I sent my dude over to the bottom left corner.
He's out of range of any of Safi's attacks.
Yeah.
Nice. Asemar, you're up. Again.
Dragon.
Dragon died on the way back to his home planet.
Damn it, Dragon.
Dragon, if you don't respond within the next 5 seconds, we're gonna start mass spamming you half-naked men again. Up, and he's gone.
And he's
Oh,
back.
He's back.
There we go. Something being weird with my mic, I guess. Alright, so what my character's going to do is he's going to move the full 30 feet
Okay.
in order to get close, making sure that Thorn takes cover behind the stone that I was using. And my character is going to draw both long swords.
Ooh, dual wielding. Interesting.
I don't have the feat for it, so.
You can offhand one without adding modifier.
Yep. Does it still add proficiency bonus though?
Yes, it would add proficiency, but not your attack mod. Like, it would not add your strength or dex mod. It would just be attack plus proficiency.
I don't remember how that even works.
It's very complicated if you don't have the dual wielder feat.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, don't add your your damage modifier for like strength or dex to your offhand for either attack or damage.
Right.
Flat roll. Anyways,
So I'm just going to do 2 basic attacks with Aetherius.
okay. Aetherius twice. A natural 1 and a 10.
Okay, well,
Let me roll severity.
No. Wait. I have
You
great
roll
weapon
a
fighting.
1 or
that's-
2
On the damage die.
on a damage dice.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ow.
And
You don't have...
Oh, fuck.
and when you roll a 1 or 2 on damage attacks with a melee weapon, you are wielding with 2 hands.
It should be something different. That should be for
That's-
to hit. Wait, no, that's fighter proficiency.
Because
Yeah, great weapon fight.
Fighter, not for yeah. Oof. You would have to multi-class to get that. Alright, well, let me roll severity here.
No, I get that from being a level 2 blood hunter.
Yeah. Yeah, that's for...
That's only to a damage roll.
Boop.
It's a specific feat in the hunter category, in the fighter category, that gives you reroll up to hit.
Don't worry, we'll
And
be
it's
flanking next
basically the
turn.
same thing.
I see.
Anyways,
Well, I'm going to
I
also
rolled a
do
100.
Not
Bad.
good.
That's great.
Mine's flipped. 1 is great. Oh, like the best odds. 100's the worst. Oh god.
And then that's the attack
Let me-
with the silver light. By the way.
If you're going to
Bonus
do
action.
silver light, that will not hit.
Ay. Swing and a miss.
You rolled
Yeah,
a...
16 to hit is not
Yeah, you...
fantastic.
Dragon, you
Okay,
rolled a,
so-
1d10.
What?
You
That's
rolled-
a
You didn't roll a
1d10.
1d20.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I'll let you roll that.
Oops. I'm freaking rolling damage
D20
again.
plus 3.
Yep. 1 second to get the advanced dice roller up. Fuck.
No worries.
Roll 20. Why you gotta be a bitch right now?
It says fuck you.
I guess so.
I think it's been saying fuck you to all of us. It was being a pain in the ass for me earlier. I had to reload like 5 times just to get the music working.
Mm-hmm.
Dragon, you want me to roll the d20?
I gotcha.
If not, I can roll it.
Roll 20's working fine for me.
It's rolling.
Might be
Fire space
network
low.
error
I don't know.
or something.
Works on my
Roll 20's
machine.
been weird.
Hey.
16.
16.
There you go, 16. That'll hit.
Okay. Let me double check the damage for Silverlight. I think it's just the normal.
Yeah.
It's just a silver weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Too bad this
Which one
isn't a
gives it
vampire
8?
or a were-dragon.
Are
That
silver weapons
be-
considered magical? Don't they get like a +1?
I don't know
No.
if this one does, though.
No, silver weapons are only good against, like,
Creatures that are
werewolves.
resistant to normal weapon damage are not resistant to silvered weapon damage.
It's 1d8
But I
plus
think
4.
Gungir enchanted it or something to make it magical.
He is not...
I don't think he did for this one.
Yeah, he never...
I think you paid for that or something. I don't remember.
It shoots thunder. That's what this one
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
shoots
which was the
thunder
thing with that one.
damage. So yeah, just roll
Bam.
your damage.
So it's gonna be 8.
Damage? Okay, not bad. This is gonna take a while. You've only gotten through 1/4 of its health.
Hey, we're doing good. In our defense, almost all of our damage dealing has been missing attack rolls.
That is true. And thankfully,
Except for mine.
you swing your sword for that nat 1, and you accidentally lodge it into this rock here.
Well,
Next
good
turn.
thing it's mithril and has no chance of breaking.
Yeah.
But it's lodged all the way to the hilt in there.
Probably
Next
gonna leave
turn
it there for a little bit.
I'll get over here and.
It's not your turn.
He's
I
saying
know,
on
I
his
said
turn.
on my turn. Next turn.
All right, Asemar, do you have anything else you want to do?
Because I used up my bonus action, I'm pretty much done for. And there's nothing else I
Now
can do.
Safi's turn.
He's pretty much a sitting duck
Since
right
you're
now.
right there, Dragon, he's gonna smack you one.
That's fine. I'll use as a reaction.
What is your AC?
Actually,
I missed.
17 without my shield.
Ooh, he misses by 3 points.
Big boy armor class.
Second attack.
Oh yes, I purposely did that of just maxing out my dexterity as fast as possible.
Third attack. Okay, I'm assuming a 17 plus 5 hits.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Okay,
What kind of damage
let
is
me
it?
roll. It's only 2d6 bludgeoning. He used all of his 2 claws, and is now smacking you with a claw. So that's 4, 5. That is 10 bludgeoning.
Okay.
That would be... If you took your potion, that would be bumping up to 20. Because
Mhm.
you're vulnerable. Oy.
Give me one second.
Vulnerable only adds a +2 or something, or does it double it?
It doubles the
Vulnerable.
damage.
Yeah, it's double.
Yeah, you take 20 bludgeoning.
I don't suppose that
Kong.
ice worked better against a fire dragon, did it?
Didn't use any elemental attacks yet.
Yeah, I did.
Yes, he
Yeah.
did. Ice.
Used
Yeah,
her
yeah, your ice did damage to it.
Oh wait, no, he said that it's not weak to ice damage.
Aw.
Didn't like it, but it's clearly not weak to it.
What dragon would like a
It
snowball
also
in the
wasn't
face?
vulnerable with lightning. It wasn't vulnerable to lightning either.
Safi has a very specific weakness, and I will not say.
Acid,
Is it tickles?
It's friendship.
radiant. I don't know.
I cannot
said
say.
radiant.
Is it the power of love?
Just the power of love.
Anyways, that is Safi's turn. It is now Fall's turn.
Give me a second. I need to look up something.
So I need to move Doggo.
Barf.
What the fuck is going on with? The frick is going on with my 5e tools? It's not showing all the spell.
I put Thorn into a wall.
That works.
Well, I guess I'll do one thing first. I'm gonna activate what's it called? Oh god, what is it?
Ability for your wild magic, or
No. Feline's agility.
okay, so you can move 40 feet instead of 30.
No, I can move 60. It doubles my movement.
Okay, you can move 60 feet.
I need to do some measuring real quick.
Abby.
That's
70.
too far. Yeah, so
You can get. Assuming this is a bonus action. Oh,
Hello.
yeah. Hello,
I think we lost
Hello?
Kid. Oh,
Oh,
there he
we
is.
go.
I'm here.
I think it's
There
just
it goes.
part
It's
of-
just lagging.
I think his feline agility is just part of his movement.
Test.
Facial thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're good.
Okay. Yeah, I believe Feline's agility is a bonus action.
Most racial abilities are bonus actions.
Yeah, I really need to look at my sorcerer spells list because I have a plan.
You have
there
one
we go.
action.
It's finally there. Give me a second. I need to look up something really quick. What is something I could do? Where is it? Ooh. This might not actually be bad. No, it... Sorry, I'm taking so long. I'm really sorry this is taking so long.
It's okay, I've been taking forever on all my turns.
Third level, I can't do that. Or fourth level. How far can this move?
Technically, if you use the arcane focus that they gave you, it will not waste a spell slot. I forgot to mention that.
Oh!
You can cast any of the spells that you know.
I
or the ones in your book.
gonna do that anyway.
Completely forgot to mention that.
Oh, that's not actually good. This is yeah.
By I mean any spell, I mean any spell from your
Okay,
book or
give me a
that you
sec.
know.
Man. This might be an odd question. Storm,
Yes.
Yeah.
could you remind me what the warp staff does? Like how to activate it?
It's just as part of casting a spell, you can cast any sorcerer wizard spell by just giving up a spell slot, and you have to roll an intelligence check to make sure that it goes off properly, or else it activates another spell.
Oh, okay. I have a question. Can I activate my staff and my bracelet at the same time?
Yes.
Okay, I'm activating my staff to cast a third level spell. And then
Okay.
I'm using my bracelets to to make sure I am not casting wild magic.
Okay.
Twice the level of that spell, so I have to succeed a 16 DC.
Back to Mundo.
Come on.
Let me see if
Give me
it's if it's an
I
Arcana
found-
check or an intelligence.
It's Arcana, I believe.
Okay.
Yes, Intelligence Arcana,
Okay.
which I have a decent Arcana.
roll that shit.
Huh?
Come on.
Natural
Yeah,
20!
baby.
Oh, nice. You cast that without a doubt. That's double damage there, too.
It is not for a...
Yeah, that roll is just to make sure that the spell goes off normally without
Oh, wait.
chaos happening. So, you cast. What was the spell you're casting?
I actually decided not to do that because it would not be a great idea.
You're
No, no,
waste
I-
20, boy. Come on, pick a spell.
No. I am going to cast a spell.
Depends on what
my,
spell.
Pick it.
So wait, you said it can be a wizard as well? A wizard spell?
Yeah, any wizard
A wizard spell that you know.
Oh,
Oh!
He doesn't even have to know it. Like it's just like blam. I want to do this spell.
I want
For example, you could cast Grease.
That's not what I was actually going to do. I was actually going to do something very, very, very fucking powerful.
Cast. Hit.
Yeah! This one.
Slow.
Choose
Reduced
one
person?
range, a fountain. 20%.
Cold monster.
Seduce.
Yeah.
Dominate monster.
Seduce. The dragon is Dom. Roll for Constitution.
That's it. All right. Thanks for the show, guys. See you.
God damn it.
Actually, that doesn't surprise me, considering the beatdown just laid on you.
Okay, here's what I'm doing. Since we have decided that ice damage. Oh wait, no, whatever.
This is neutral.
I will actually. Huh? I'm trying to think. What damage have we done?
Lightning is neutral.
Lightning
You've done
is
fire,
neutral, ice-
lightning, and ice.
Okay, I'm trying to find a good spell for like a good third level spell for damage we haven't used yet.
Water.
There's no water damage.
Boo.
Yeah.
I mean,
You're looking for
technically there
acid or
is
rain?
one, but it's a higher level spell.
Well, if you're...
Well, there's
if
tidal
it's-
wave, but it only does bludgeoning.
Shoot a lightning
Oh.
That
bolt
would
at
like
it.
wipe half the field.
No, I can originate its origin.
We're moving around.
Shoot a lightning bolt at him. It'll deal a bunch of damage.
True.
A free hit, just roll something.
God, why?
Okay, now you are taking forever.
Okay. So I have one in mind, if I can find it again.
What's the spell?
I know it has something about Earth. Earth Tremor. No, not Earth Tremor. Not Earthvine. Erupting Earth.
Okay. Collect
Just
that
make
for
sure I'm out of this radius.
Oh wait. No, what is the DC on it?
It'll be your...
Dexterity.
yeah.
Dexterity. So that's not great, since we learned that it has a freaking good dexterity.
DC is
You
15.
can't
Let me roll. Natural 20.
Ooh.
Fuck me.
He
Well,
does
here's what what the spell does.
Point where you can see with a found blah, 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 24. Blah, blah, blah. A creature must succeed blah, 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 half as much damage. So roll 3d12.
I mean, I couldn't find any like. Oh wait. Sorry.
Oh, that's a D8. Dang it.
Roll 3d12, and I can do the math for half.
There we go.
7.
Yeah.
15. What am I doing?
Yes.
Yeah, it takes 7 because it's always
And
rounded
then-
down.
And then which 20 feet are difficult terrain?
Can
I'm
draw a
assuming the
box
4 that are
to where it
inside him.
is.
Yeah, inside him.
Yeah, like near. So it's a 20
Draw a
foot.
box. Cube.
Okay, yeah. So give me a sec. Yeah, I'm aiming it away from Asemar and Glad.
Here.
So
Boink.
That's 20 feet more like.
yeah, like
Oh, 20. Oh, I only thought. I was thinking 10.
right there. That is the box. So someone could draw the box.
There we go.
Yeah.
There's the box.
So now that is considered difficult terrain for it.
Ha! Not for me, though.
All right.
I actually should have cast Enlarge. I just realized that. Although I would have accidentally.
Whoa.
I might have accidentally turned Glad into a woman again.
Guys, moving on. I'm
I'm
assuming that's your turn.
Yeah, I'm super sorry that took forever.
All right, Gungir, go.
Gungir is going to come screaming out from behind this pillar, wander up to here, and he's going to have his can of mace in his hand. Well, he will cast blindness, his once per day blindness, on this dragon, while screaming his little head off.
Dragon
That's
mace.
a Constitution save.
It is.
Right.
Let me. Why does this not have things? It. Come on, show it up there. Bring it up there.
Oh wait, I just realized you said that's double damage.
No, that was just for you activating it.
Oh,
There we go. So it needs to make a Constitution save, DC 15.
Rolled a 17.
Ah! Second time he used it, second time it's failed. He'll go, alright, so he does his little shimmy sham around here, screaming, shooting mace everywhere. Takes him a second to pause and stare at the sword that's now, like, impaled into the stone, and then take the rest of his move action to get it back behind.
Okay.
That's his turn.
Assume that. Okay. Ravak.
Alright, I'm gonna move to... wrong thing. There you go. I'm gonna move here to get line of sight. That's good. Alright, I'm gonna do another... I'm gonna try to scoop up water one more time with the survival. There we go.
Nice, you get water. So you now have a water arrow.
Excellent. Alright, here we go. Shooting. 19.
I'll hit.
That is 6 piercing damage.
That'd be technically 10, right? Or did he roll a 2?
I'm not sure that ranged weapons add their dex.
No, ranged weapons do.
Okay, yeah, he rolled a 6, so I have to add the proficiency. So that's 10. Not bad.
Alright.
Nice chunk of damage.
Now that he has water on him, lightning arrow
Slightly
again.
Alright. Roll that damage. Or save, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Dexterity save.
It rolled a 14.
I
I think that's a.
think that's a fail. My DC save is 15, I think.
And it failed. Roll full damage of 48 lightning.
Oof.
Ooh.
And fantastic, but it's a chunk. Right.
Did the
I
water
assume
have
that
any
ends your turn?
additional effect?
Huh?
Did the water have any additional effect on that?
Oh, that
Really?
does.
Did do math real quick. Oh, fucking stupid calculator. Math correctly.
A
Below
bonus
that
damage.
HP.
I want to talk
Okay.
about something real quick.
Uh-huh.
This is a double. This spell has both, like the attack roll part. With the lightning arrow, if you hit, you do 4d8 with the
Yeah.
attack roll. If you miss, you do 2d8. Then there's the save, and if they don't save, they take 2d8, and if they do save, they take half. So there's 48 and then 2d8.
Whether you hit
Oh,
or miss
okay.
each creature within 10 feet of the target.
Yeah.
If you focused it right in the middle, I would hit all of it. That
So
is a big
basically, what
creature.
all I'm saying is go ahead and roll 2d8 more damage, or roll
It-
Yes.
I don't think it
48
takes the
more.
additional 2d8. I think that's just additional creatures within 10 feet of it. Chain lightning.
Yeah, each creature within that. So,
So
creature. So he doesn't.
Oh, so you think that's?
Take extra.
I can see that. Yeah, that sounds like it could be true.
Anyways, I'm assuming that ends your turn, Ravak.
Yep. Target takes 40.
You're up.
Me?
Yes, you.
Every time you say my name, it gets cut out, I assume.
I'll
Alright,
type in
it's
chat
fine.
this
Okay.
time.
Well, a lot of wild shit going on, and what to do? Probably that. Okay. She will run over yonder, I guess. And yeah, she's got the slots for it. She'll throw another snowball at its face.
Okay.
Ka-chow!
Ooh.
Hey! Jesus.
That'll hit.
I have
And
the opposite problem of all of y'all.
what is your save DC?
Why don't you roll first and then I'll tell you?
Roll the 14 plus 3.
It's a 15.
Oh.
Right, 17 was my modifier.
Well, it still takes
So
half.
it still take damage though. Yeah, half damage.
Yes.
4.
4. I snowball it in the face and it's real cold.
It just glares at you. Alright,
Why don't you
is that
go
your turn?
pick on someone your own size?
Is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okie dokie.
Okay. I float over here
Okay.
Float.
like so.
Okay.
As a bonus action, I cast Branding
Branding
Spike.
Smite.
So for the next minute, I have a charge in my sword. The next time I hit a creature with a weapon attack, they're going to take an
Deal
extra
more damage.
Yeah, they're going to take.
Radiant damage, 2d6 radiant.
Yep. Okay.
And then I will attack. I'll take the attack action.
Okay.
And attack twice with Ragnall. So
Okay.
Oh, hold on. When you cast this spell at a spell slot 3rd level or higher, you deal an extra d6.
Oh, you're casting it level.
He always casts
at
it.
third level. Yeah, I'm casting at third level, so it'll do 3d6.
So 3d6.
Yeah,
if you
Warlocks.
hit.
The next time I hit
at
with
the
an
highest
attack.
level.
So I'm gonna roll to hit with right.
Warlocks always cast it at the highest level.
Yep.
And I'm gonna roll with. I believe I have advantage from flanking with Asemar. Yes.
Yes, you do. No, you only get a +2.
What?
That's how flanking works. It's a +2.
What?
GMs roll it.
Yeah, most home.
GMs roll it differently.
I would only give you advantage if you were a rogue. Anyways, so Ragnall, that's a 13 plus 2. That is a 15. By 1 point, that misses. A second attack, right?
Yeah, I do.
Go ahead.
Oh, come on.
On 17.
Hey!
That will definitely hit.
Hallelujah.
Wasn't gonna take much to hit. It just had to roll like an 8. All right, so he will take.
Gotta first
Oh,
roll
damn.
Ragnall's damage, then you gotta roll your spell damage.
So
Nice.
that's 10 or sorry, it's two-handed. So 12 slashing plus 8 fire. So that's halved the 8 there. So that's
That's
just write this
16.
down. 12 plus 4,
I already got it. It's 16 so far.
and then he will take an additional 3 points of damage because he's cursed.
Okay.
Then
And 3d6.
the 3d6 will go off. Not roll
Did
that.
you add your casting modifier to that?
You don't add your casting modifier to spells. To
Meant for
spell damage.
Oh, okay. So
No, I did.
That's only
7
for
damage.
That's only for evocation wizards.
Okay, so 7 damage, not bad. Right. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Is that your turn?
5. Yes, that is my turn. Go ahead.
Okay, Asemar, you're up.
Alrighty, well, considering my mithril stored is stuck in stone, I'm gonna redraw my shield and make 2 attacks with my silver longsword.
Roll to hit.
Ooh.
Nice. 25, that'll hit.
Oh, did it take
Second one
regular
goes?
radiant damage?
Yeah, it took regular radiant. And a natural 20, both of those will hit. Just attack.
8.
8. Not bad. So 8, and then
12.
7. And 5. Not bad at all.
And then as a bonus action, I'm going to make sure his attention is still on me, but I'm going to use one of my blood curses.
Okay.
Oh, no. Stop.
Will curse as a bonus
You
action.
can
Link mana forcing them to share the pain they inflict upon chronic damage. Okay. Cool.
Cool.
Bonus action. Does that end your turn?
Mm-hmm.
All right. It is Safi'jiiva's turn. It's going to use its special ability, its ultimate move. Let me go to attributes and abilities.
Fire!
Now, let me show you what it means. Roll ability. Safi'jiiva, as an action, flies up 30 feet and begins. Hello? Am I cutting out?
You're not.
Oh, no.
I hear you.
Okay. Safi'jiiva, as a action, flies up 30 feet and begins. Listen. Rock protrusions sprout from the ground. At the end of Safi'jiiva's second turn after activating this ability, it drops a sapphire nuke. All targets that aren't hiding behind a boulder must make a DC Dex saving throw or take 2d12 explosive damage.
God.
You have 2 turns before this thing nukes you. I don't have to roll now.
Wait, what?
Do not have to roll your ability now.
This big boy. He thinks he can tango with me and just fly away.
Flies up 30 feet. Opportunity attack. Alright, that's fine. Go ahead.
Do I get one as well or no?
Yes,
You
you
should.
do.
So should I.
Because it's technically leaving your space.
I get these awesome
One
rolls
hit.
now.
Oh, hey, I hit you.
And 17, that'll hit.
Get him.
Okay, so 7 because the crit doesn't count.
6 plus
Yeah, liar will not hit.
13.
Oh, sorry, liar.
Mine did
That's
13.
fine.
Yeah, not bad. Okay. It is now Fall's turn.
I will expend another slot of the bracelet.
Okay. That's
And I
2
will
out of 3.
cast Magic Missile at level 2.
Okay. Roll for me. Just roll straight damage.
Yeah, I know. I can't remember how many rolls I do.
Casting at a level 2, I believe it's 3. Well, it's normally 3d4, right?
Each time
I forget what magic missile
creature of your
does.
choice. Yes, I shoot 3 at normal, 4 at
Okay, so you
second
4
level.
at level 2. So roll 4d4.
Pew.
Okay.
Pew. Pew.
Okay.
Pew. That is 10, 12, 16.
16.
And then plus,
Not bad.
plus 4. Because each.
A plus 4
It adds
because plus 1 to
It
each.
adds a +1.
Oh,
It adds a +1 automatically.
Oh, never mind.
And as a bonus action,
Okay.
I'm gonna hate myself for this, but I'm spending the final slot of. Actually, how bad is Gungir looking?
Gungir is not too bad. He's 28 out of 38.
Okay,
Still missing
who
10
looks the
HP.
worst for where? Oh wait, I can't do that. I don't have my spell book. Never mind.
You do have a staff if you want to make an intelligence check.
Yeah, but I'd rather not risk it because, you know what?
Sure.
Well, I would have to cast a bonus action spell is the thing.
Yeah.
I don't know if the staff
Right.
allows me to do that.
Not sure. I'm gonna say
do you
no.
Okay. Yeah, so...
Only do attack. I can only do action things.
Let's
So I'm
what
not
could
sure.
I do? What could I do as a bonus as another
Is it-
action?
You already used your action. You cast a magic missile.
Yeah, I already
With
cast
one
the
action.
magic missile.
He's talking about his.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I
but that
don't
was
have
your one action.
multi-attack. I don't have multi-attack. That's right.
Fighter.
And that doesn't even work with spells.
I think, if anything, you should probably just end your turn right now.
Yeah, I can't move because of Feline's Grace.
Alright. Gungir, your turn.
Oofy.
Let me see. Oh, whoops! Wrong thing! Oh god, what have I done?
You killed Asemar.
Unfortunate.
By the way, I have a question.
Mhm.
Couldn't Gungir still roll to figure out, like, what these stones do exactly?
Yes, he could. He could roll another intelligence.
They're rocks.
I mean,
They rock.
we don't know what the Sapphire Nuke does in character, so it might be a good idea for Gungir to roll that.
Yeah, you only have until the end of Safi's next turn to move.
But what Gungir's gonna do? He's
And
going.
well,
I mean-
you know what? I'll say this: the people that are safe are the ones behind rocks. So fall.
I thought you
Doggo,
I thought you said those behind rocks would actually get hit.
no, any ones that are not hiding behind rocks will not. They will take no damage. Everyone else will take damage.
And
Gungir seriously moving out.
Hey, let me do my turn.
Only moving 15 feet.
Gungir runs up, and he pulls out a little cylinder out of his jacket, or out of his little tool belt.
This is not the time.
He looks like he's about to do this, but he hesitates and pulls out something else instead. He's going to put away that cylinder. He's going to pull out his healing flask, and he's going to force feed it to Asemar.
You wouldn't have to force feed it to me, bud.
Is
Jesus.
that him?
He does it anyway.
It's cherry limeade flavor. And he's going to roll.
So 1d8 per level you want to spend on this.
It'll be, actually, since he's 5th level, it'll be 3d8. Come on, buddy. Roll big for me.
It's 3d8, 16 points of healing.
Alright.
And then he's going to pull the flask from your lips and run back 15 feet.
Okay.
Asemar just stands in confusion and is like, I appreciate it, Gungir.
He does a running leap off this rock right here, lands on you, stuffs the bottle in your mouth, and then runs back. And that'll be his
Alright.
turn.
Ravak, it is your turn.
Alright, let's see. Alright, looks like I'm gonna be right next to Gungir. Right about, yeah. Is Call Lightning a cone spell or is it a line?
It's a cone.
Click Call Lightning?
Yeah.
Click
It's a
the spell.
cone. I can tell you right now, it's a cone. You summon a lightning bolt from the sky and it lands in a cone. Or
So
it
what-
lands on a creature in the cone.
So would it hit any of my allies from here?
Here we go. Range 120 feet. A storm cloud appears in the shape of a cylinder that's 10 feet tall and 60 feet radius, centered on a point you can see within
Oh wait, cylinder I meant.
100 feet directly above you. The spell fails if you can't see a point in the air. So basically, you summon a cloud.
And for this bitch.
The
So-
bolt of lightning flashes down from the cloud to a point. Actually,
It is flying, so you would have to aim 60 feet up above it.
when you cast a spell, choose a point you can see within range. A lightning bolt flashes down. Creatures within 5 feet of that point must make a dex save or take 3d10.
Alright, so that's not a good idea then.
I mean,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You can't do that. That's 120 because it's going through my character. I think. Maybe.
It's-
No, it's 120. It's naturally 120. It's not going through my character.
So I'm fine then? Or
Yeah, you could. What you could do is you could put the storm cloud like here-ish, like above him here-ish, and then a lightning bolt could strike down through him.
alright, let's go for it then. Call Lightning.
Here we go.
Okay, so and he failed his dex save.
So he takes 3d10 damage then.
Yeah, he already rolled the
Yep,
14.
he takes 14.
Not bad. You're doing a real good job on Safi.
And then on the end of your turns until the spell end, you can use your action to call down another lightning bolt.
Was it stormy out, or was it normal?
It was normal.
Okay. So basically,
Now it's stormy because of the cloud.
on your next turns, you can keep doing the 3d10 lightning bolts to him for your attack each turn. You could keep doing that for 10 minutes. Like, you could just keep going.
Smack, smack, smack.
Bolt, bolt, bolt. You've got a
Acha.
storm cloud like a turret.
Anyways, I'm assuming that ends your turn.
Yeah.
You're up.
And you can keep concentrating on it and do other things, then go back and start shooting lightning bolts out of it again.
Did you say my name again? Literally every single time it cuts out.
I'm gonna type it
Just
for you.
my name. I just hear you say you're up.
Say my name. say
Exactly
my
like that.
name.
Who could possibly be up?
The restroom real quick.
Okay.
Rest in peace.
OC doesn't go for a while, so he's good.
I am gonna. I still have one more snowball in me.
Yeah.
So I'm lob it at its face.
That'll definitely hit after roll the save.
Oh my, did you just...
5. That's 5.
What is with the pinpoint accuracy of these
10.
snowballs?
I'm real good at snowball throwing, okay? It's the thing
In
I
his
do.
eyes. Everyone is
No,
in
you're
his
Buddy the
eyes.
Elf of your village. For a minigun
I'm gonna-
of... that was your childhood proficiency.
I'm like,
It's that one.
I'm like The pie box
I
from
don't-
Adventure Time, but with snowballs.
I know Liar is gonna, or that Cat is gonna hate me for this. It's like that one episode of SpongeBob. It's like the snowball fight episode.
I prefer Buddy
Anyways,
the Elf.
moving on. Is that all you're gonna do? Oh, you moved, obviously. Is that
Yes.
it?
I'm good now.
Okay. God damn it. Alright, Galahad, you're up.
All right, I have enough movement because I can fly with 60 feet,
Correct.
and that's
25.
so. Can I fly up like 30 and whack him, and then fly down 30 and get behind?
Yes.
All right. I will. So I will stay out of its reach because I'm worried about an
Well, you're
opportunity.
flying 30 feet up to reach it because it's flying 30 feet up. You're gonna hit it, and then you're gonna fly behind the rock.
Yeah. So I'm going to cast. I'm not gonna do the attack. I'm just gonna cast.
Attack
This thing. Yeah.
thing. If it pops up.
Moon.
There it goes. Booming Blade. So you're
I'm
gonna get
roll the
close.
attack.
Swing. Alright, go ahead.
Close enough.
No.
And then I go behind him, and then I'm done.
Alright. I thought you had 2 attacks.
Well,
Okay. I'm assuming that. Okay, there it goes. 15. Ah, wow. I feel so bad for you right now.
I'm good.
Okay.
Pass the turn.
Yeah,
Draw a card.
you-
Pass the turn.
Okay. I get that reference. Asemar, it's your up.
Alrighty.
I was gonna say, I'm thinking Galahad's magnum opus is gonna be the next one Gungir might need to work on.
Give me 1 second to pull up
It's
my
a big
sheet and
sword. It's
figure out.
unwieldy.
Have an attack. And you have your movement and bonus action.
Yep, so he's in the air right now, right?
He's 30 feet up.
Okay.
Can't hit him from down here.
Give me 1 second, I gotta reload.
You have your rifle.
Yeah, but I'm just remembering the range. I'm trying to see the range on the shield magic spells.
If you really wanted to improve Galahad, you'd find some way to increase his charisma.
Could make an amulet of charming.
Sure. I'm sure.
Well, we just need
To
to
give you the ability, charm person, and plus charisma.
we don't
But also, I'll take a fancy sword too.
we don't need a magic item to raise his charisma. We just need to, get him in the shape. Probably buff that strength a little bit. Maybe grow a goatee.
Send him to finishing school.
Oh, gee.
Send him to actual school. We put him through high school and college.
Is that a racist joke about my feet?
We give him proper boots.
I have a quick question.
Yes.
On my turn.
Okay.
Alright, so
Let me... Oh, wait, I don't want to be jumping through everyone's feed. It should be... The range should be in the link... Not the link, but the text things I sent you over Discord. If I remember correctly, I think their range was 60.
they're 60 feet, but I don't know if they constitute for double attack or not, but I am going to use one anyways.
They do not
moon.
constitute for double attack because they're just
Oh, no.
cantrips.
Oh, natural one. It doesn't even matter.
Oh.
Damn!
Alright, let me roll severity.
I'm either doing great or awful.
52. Not that terrible. You just simply miss.
You accidentally fling the cross and it gets embedded into the same stone.
You yeet the cross at him.
Here's some Jesus
right.
in your life.
Anyways, that's your one attack.
Not anything else I'm doing. So.
Gonna move?
Mm-mm.
Okay. It is Safi'jiiva's turn. Finish its super move. So I have to roll. Okay, so everyone that's hiding behind a rock, so that everyone and Ravak will take damage. So Ravak
Everyone
and
hiding behind a rock?
everyone behind a rock will not take damage. Everyone not hiding will take damage. So Ravak, Asemar, roll a dexterity saving throw.
What about Glad?
He's safe.
What?
Let's
There's
see.
a rock.
10.
10 and a natural 20.
Natural
Ravak
20.
passes with flying colors, and 10 does not pass. It was DC 16.
Okay.
We'll take the full 2d12. Let me roll that real quick.
Perfect dodge.
He just ducks into the water.
5. Let's see, so that's... That is 17 points of explosive damage. Ravak, you take half, so you take 8.
Alright.
Blam.
Actually, no, correction, you take 7. Or, no. Yeah, 7. Around down. And Asemar, you take that full blunt.
Would it be...
Explode.
What elemental damage is it?
Air damage.
Fire?
And then
He has resistance.
Half, technically.
He has
So yeah, you would
resistance.
still take 7.
Resist.
Ravak would take half because he passed.
but then
Yeah.
because still the blood curse.
Saki- the blood curse? Hold on a minute. Oh,
Yep.
yeah, it takes half the damage that you take, right?
So he's gonna take 8
Yeah.
Gonna take 8, okay.
necrotic damage.
Okay, that's fine. And it's gonna use its super move again, so it's gonna charge it again.
Oh, baby.
Takes 2 turns. It takes its turn and the turn after to finish charging it. And you see a blue fire start to emanate, blasting towards the ground where it's floating above. Here, I'll pin. Right there is where it's dropping it. Anything that is not covered by rock will be hit. Assuming that that will end Safi's turn, and Fall, it's your turn.
Okay, here's my question. I know Fall asked about this in character. How does casting a higher level spell work? Like me casting a 4th level spell. I know you made a roll for that.
Must roll an Arcana check to cast it.
What is the Arcana DC?
Yep. So you have to roll your DC save +1 for each additional level. So for
Okay,
level
so-
4, you have to roll 16 for 5, 17, so on and so forth.
So I had to.
The save gets progressively less as you level up more. So at, like, for example, level 8, it'll be 14 or higher.
So I had to roll 16.
You have to roll 16 or higher to...
I am
Cast.
expanding my
That's fine.
last charge in the amulet.
Okay. 24 natural
Yeah!
20.
Give me a dexterity roll. Because
Dexterity save.
it is the. Here's what is happening. Fall is pointing right towards it, and it is seeing a 1-foot diameter ball of emerald doing it. He is casting Feraltic Spear.
Like that for me.
Here is what. Sorry, I'm. Here you go.
Point at a location glowing ball 1 fire of acid streaks there. It's a 20-foot radius sphere. Each creature in the air messes with the straight flow.
I'm pointing it so that
D4
none of the
damage.
other.
It's in the air, so you hit it.
Yeah. So what's
These
its
much,
DC?
creature with
What DC did it roll?
It rolled 8, modified 12.
It failed. It takes a 10 D4 damage, and on its next turn, it will take 5d4 acid damage.
If it doesn't die.
Yep. I'm sorry that I sound a bit too, happy. I'm so happy that worked.
I mean, new spells and interesting spells are always fun.
Roll that 10d4, baby!
This is the first time he's cast a level 4 spell. And he can only
at fifth
cast level
level.
3 spells right now. No, it's a 4th level.
Yeah, but
I'll
you're
take-
you're 5th level. You
Yeah.
cast a 4th level spell at 5th level.
No, you
No,
don't.
it's different for certain casters.
Sorcerers,
He went above the limit. The 3rd is usually he broke. That's what I'm saying.
There's a special ability
saying
with
the same.
him that I gave him.
Yeah.
Anyways, moving on. Roll the damage.
Woo, that was satisfying.
29 damage.
29 points of acid damage. Jesus. Extremely bloody. Its wings are now tattered and broken.
Does it look like it did any extra damage for
Yeah.
What is this thing weak to? We've done every elemental damage.
It might be
Every
just that
damage.
it's weak to the axe. Is its thing. That's why she has control over it.
Well, not because of that. I'll explain later.
Pooh.
But that will be
For healing.
yeah. But that'll be
It's your turn.
it. Fall is looking exhausted after that. Yeah,
You look
he just
winded.
went beyond the limit of what he can do.
Push you past your limits!
You gotta
Gungir,
be
you're up.
careful with that. It's bad for your heart.
Well, yeah.
Arm.
Go beyond.
Wait, I have a question.
Ulthar!
For that nat 20, do I get any extra damage?
Yeah. You just casted it without fail.
Okay.
I did 10d4, but can't I do 20d4?
D&D players never
You're
satisfied.
up.
No, I was asking because he mentioned the nat 20 last time.
Let Storm speak.
Okay,
Storm, it's your go.
What would Gungir do in this scenario? He's used up all his bestie boy stuff.
Can yeet more grenades at him, but I doubt it'll work. It's 30 feet up.
Check his inventory. He doesn't have any good spells.
Can heal somebody. Can make people drink potions by yeeting it at them.
Let me see here.
Giving suggestions.
I don't know what Gungir
I
can
mean,
do.
my hit points are pretty good.
My hit points, I'm near max.
I was hoping to bust out my brand new trick, but I haven't had to.
I mean, Safi hasn't shown its full potential.
I have 52 hit points, so.
How do you have 52 hit points?
Armor
the
of
last-
Agathis.
Yeah, the last game I armored up.
Let me see. Gungir.
Yeah, that was like 3 hours ago.
Gungir.
That's
No,
actually
it was like as soon as the lady showed up and exploded the castle.
It's been in a 3-hour-long fight.
What?
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 Hasn't been
That's
that
not
long.
true.
Actually, no, correction, half an hour. My bad.
I wouldn't even say that long. How many times have we gone
Every
back?
turn only lasts 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Each
Well,
turn
it's the
lasts like a minute.
No, 6 seconds.
Yeah, that's the rules. That's how
10
everything's
turns.
balanced.
10 turns is a minute.
Yeah.
I guess my time must be really off.
Yep.
It's only been like 3 turns. Or
Gungir-
4.
18
4.
seconds.
Gungir is.
Anyways, moving on.
He knows that he has an inclination that these pillars that popped up can do something. He's gonna roll knowledge of Arcana, or let me see, or investigation to try to figure out a little more about them. See if they might help him out. Come on, buddy boy. Oh, 11.
11. Still same feeling. You have a feeling that these are here to protect you from something.
Probably a massive fireball is dropping down.
I mean, that's what protected you the first time from the supernova.
It's gonna take a mental note of that. Not really much else he can. Gungir. That's all Gungir's going to do for right now. He's going to roll a knowledge check on there. Yeah, that's going to be about it.
Okay. Ravak.
Is the dragon still flying technically, or no?
Yes, it is. It's still in the air.
You can keep using Call Lightning.
Yeah.
In that case, well, keep having the ruler on. I'm gonna move here next to Gungir still. Then I'm gonna cast Shatter, going this way.
Turn the
10-foot cube radius. But you
so
basically
like this.
okay.
So it doesn't hit Asemar.
Okay.
It wouldn't hit Asemar as it is.
Yeah, it's 30 feet up in the air, so it wouldn't hit Asemar anyways, but sure. So it has to roll a DC save of 16. Where did my dice go? There it is. Use my good dice. Come on, 17.
It takes
Damn.
half damage, so 8.
So,
3d8 halved.
yeah. But he rolled the damage down there, 16, so that'd be... Yeah,
8.
that'd be 8.
Okay. Whew, Safi's looking really worn out. Wait. Is there anything else you want to do, Ravak?
I still get the Call Lightning damage, don't I?
No, because
You have to spend an action to do that, right?
Yeah, he has to spend an action, but he can just keep doing it without expending a spell slot.
Yeah, but it still requires an action, though,
Yeah.
Damn.
which he just
Alright,
used.
well, next time then. Alright.
If it lives for that long, Jesus. So low.
Ooh, it's my turn. I was paying attention this time.
Here comes the snowball.
Yes,
Snowball.
it is now your turn.
I'm
Yeet.
clean out of snowball.
Damn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Create water, throw a snowball at it.
Instead of
Oh, literally.
snow, she conjures a knife out of ice and throws that instead.
Yeet.
I was just about to say, she tosses another snowball, drops it to 0, and it does the Peter Griffin fall as it hits the ground. No, I mean like where its arm is like twisted behind
Hey,
its
you know
back.
that one
and it's
episode
just
of
not
Family
moving.
Guy where they show a guy falling down the stairs? Something like that? that would basically be Safi.
Oy.
Anyways,
Are you talking about the episode where it was,
Beans, my
Molly.
first miss.
Bobby McFerrin?
Dude,
I don't know. Anyways, moving on. You miss.
Numbers
Yeah.
lower than 15 are on her dice?
lower than a 20? I can't even breathe.
This game's so unfair.
It does still explode, though.
11.
It's in the air.
Yeah,
There's nothing
it
to
hits
hit.
its dragony butt, and it shatters.
It bounces off. But
Doesn't it take half damage or something? If it passes,
They succeed on a dexterity saving throw or they take nothing.
it rolled a 17.
No.
That be
If he's fighting on.
dexterity saving throw or take, yeah.
What do you want to do?
I'm good, I guess.
Okay. Galahad.
Put me in, coach.
Okay.
Branding Smite again?
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Branding Smite with my other spell slot.
Okay.
Whoop. No, it all. Why does it pre-roll when I say cat? Whatever. Attack. Attack.
Roll that shit.
First hit.
Come on.
Yes.
Oh,
No.
6 on die. Second attack. Give me lower. Give me a 5.
Just jinx yourself. I feel so bad.
Gypsy, why did you attempt it?
I imagine getting advantage on attack rolls. I go back.
Okay. I
That's
feel so bad. Okay. It's Asemar's turn.
Alrighty, so I'm gonna take my silver
Have you already
sword.
do turn?
No, Asemar didn't have a turn. He had to roll a save.
No, not Asemar, Savvy.
Safi hasn't taken his turn yet. He's next.
Okay.
He goes after me.
Okay.
He's in the middle of the turn order.
So I'm gonna take
Safi'jiiva.
my silver sword, pointing it in the dragon's direction, using a charge of Thunder Wave.
Okay. 60 feet.
Fuck.
Nope.
30 feet, 4. Nope. Wait, doesn't that... on an originating point, it still has to make a save, even if you do miss. It's just a save, not a
Yeah.
to hit.
Oh, okay, so I need to change that then. I thought it was something different.
What is your spell save DC? That's
That's
the
a
non-caster
non-caster
8. Yep.
It's 8 plus your... It's 8...
Efficiency plus spell casting.
Okay, so
Let's say the
They're all level
spellcasting
5.
is Wisdom.
Yeah.
yeah, because that's what it is for blood hunters. So it'd
Okay,
be
so
12.
wisdom plus proficiency plus 8.
Yeah, it's a 12.
12. I'm sorry, he rolled a 13.
It's okay. I mean, I'll take the fact that it was close.
Hold on a minute. Oh, he takes half damage though.
That works.
So you roll 2d8 halved.
So just take that halved. Bless you.
3.
3.
It's a 3. Okay. You know what? I hit him.
Doesn't your branding make it still 6?
He doesn't have branding.
Oh, never mind. I thought you had
That's
something
Galahad.
that...
Wrong person.
That's our no-hit wonder over here.
Oh, I assume that ends your turn?
Yeah.
It's Safi's turn to nuke. Again. So,
Wait, doesn't it have to charge?
Yeah, you're right.
it spent its action last turn to charge.
It attacked and then charged. Or, it attacked. So
it released the first charge, then it charged again.
Okay.
Oh, I probably would have. Okay, never mind.
Right, so, Liar, Ravak, and Asemar roll me a dex save.
Oh, I'm behind the block though. Damn.
He's
That
next-
still hits because it's in his radius.
Oh,
You have to be behind a rock.
12.
Nope.
To the side of the.
well,
21.
I'm good anyway.
The one you'll take half.
I'm turning off 3D dice. 3D dice must be cursed.
Alright,
I don't
and
know if it
Liar,
works
you
that way.
fail. 10, 3 plus 20 points of explosive damage.
Ooh.
Ow. And
Oh,
for Ravak,
Ravak,
that's
you take
10.
half. Yeah.
Isn't
Technically, it's
did-
fire damage, so
Yeah.
Asemar takes half. Still.
You're
So
welcome.
10 for Ravak, 10 for Asemar. Why are you a tiefling? So you take half.
No, she's a
Yeah,
different tiefling.
I'm like
Wait, she's a variant,
fire
right?
tiefling though.
Never mind.
Probably
thought
take
all
half to
tieflings-
ice damage.
And
That's
Safi
okay.
will land, finally.
You have like 100 million hit points. All right.
Yeah,
Will
hang on.
land.
How
Is
much
that the
damage
end of
did
it?
it
And it's
do?
gonna... I'm not done.
How much damage did it do?
20.
20.
Okay, so that's all of those, and I can roll. I'll do 2 of them. These.
Alright, now I'm gonna use...
Six.
Let's see, what does Safi want to do now? It's weak. Alright, it's gonna use its power absorption ability.
I take 0 damage. So like
Okay.
my main pool of health points.
Alright, so
That-
Safi will use its power absorption ability, which gives it 3d12 extra HP. 9,
Oof.
10,
Wow.
and 12.
So it's only going to take the 9 and 12 because of the blood curse still.
No, that's not damage to you. That's healing itself.
Well, I know, but he still has to take 10 damage.
Damage, yeah. I gotta factor that in. Give me a moment. My fucking stupid math thing is not working correctly.
It's okay.
Oh,
What if
plus
it died
9
before
plus
it's healed?
died. It had 12 HP left.
Oh, thank good. Dang.
So wait, it's dead?
Oh, it's not dead. It healed itself.
It had 2.
Right, and then minus 10 for the damage from you. Alright, it has 33 HP. And that will
And
end
it's-
Safi's turn.
Bye-bye. My spell does 4... Ah, are you serious?
9 damage.
Takes 9 acid damage.
So many 2s.
So many twos.
Hey, it's something.
Yeah.
Wait, is that... yeah, that's on your turn, so you have an action still.
Imagine being disappointed you got to do some damage.
Wait, what?
Aw.
Do you
Wait, what?
expend a action to do that, or is that just
No,
a at will?
it's an automatic.
Then you still have a turn.
No. That wasn't my turn. That was at the end of its turn.
Oh, okay.
It says right here,
It's the acid.
on I failed, the creature takes 10d10 damage and another 5d4 damage at the end of its next turn.
Yep.
Oh, okay, I was confused. Wait, you're still up.
Anyway, yeah. Well, Fall has no charge of the anti-wild magic, so I guess I'll cast a spell since that's all I can do.
Will you cast?
Oh no, you poor thing.
Is this gonna activate my wild magic surge?
Can't tell you
Because it's
that.
tied to chaos.
I can't tell you that.
Okay, well I'm casting magic missile at 2nd level.
Magic surge.
Oh, of course.
Of course.
Roll that 1d100, boy. Let me pull up the
He's
list.
gonna be like, oh look, it casts cure moderate wounds on the dragon.
Wait, why did it
Oops.
roll 10? Oh, 10.
10. Let me see what that is. Give me a moment.
The dragon grows one size category bigger.
You summon a Lich Strike.
Okay, this one's hilarious. Okay, so, Fall, your skin becomes hard as stone. Your AC is now 20, but your movement is halved for roll me a d4.
D4.
Yes.
That would be a 4.
Movement is
Well-
halved for 4 hours.
Oh, joy. What the
Rock kitty.
Okay.
That effect
fine.
was called I Am the Rock.
Last time
And-
you summoned a statue of yourself.
The
Now you've
rock
made
has-
yourself into a statue.
Roll d4.
So let's see. I now have 20.
Wasted your spell slot, by the way. It did nothing.
Yeah, I know.
Well, at least your AC is super high.
At least you have the Tides of Chaos back.
Yep.
Doesn't get that till his next long rest.
No. It reactivates as soon as Wild Magic Surge activates.
Yes.
Neat. Anywho, moving on. I assume that ends your turn.
Yeah, since I can't use my staff for bonus spell.
Gee.
Alright.
Still sitting strong. It's on the ground now, by the way.
Ready to swing.
Or
Trying
I'm
to.
gonna go in. Okay.
Well, it has 21 HP now.
Oh, yeah.
24, actually.
Oh, 24.
Gungir's not gonna like this, but he knows he needs to put this thing down. He is going to.
He casts Apocalypse.
I wish.
Gonna move on up.
He casts gun.
Here.
He is visibly not happy about this, but because his friends are getting kind of blasted all over the place, is gonna do. Come on, do it. Alchemical grenade with his
Deal.
second thing of volatile concoction. So
Roll
I'm
some
gonna
dex save with disadvantage.
dex save with disadvantage.
What is your DC save?
15.
By 1 point, it fails.
Then it's going to take 3d8 of acid damage.
Okay.
3.
This poor thing, it's being burned all the time.
Acided.
19.
19.
Jesus.
Oof!
This thing is so weak. It whimpers. You melted its wings. Its wings are completely incapacitated. It can no longer fly.
Is there anything else we can do at this point?
Cries out in pain as you melt the webbing on its wings.
I like how he did no descriptions until Gungir snapped up.
Gungir is visibly upset by that. Oh.
It's looking really haggard.
Then he's gonna run on back behind the pillar.
Whoop,
Okay.
whoop, 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 whoop.
And cry.
Ravak.
Alright, it's still alive. I'm gonna do that call lightning damage. Here we go!
Straight damage.
She's
16.
It's dead. Pete.
Kentucky Fried Dragon.
Blast it right in the fucking face, knocking off both of its horns, and its tail whips off of its body.
Oh,
I pick up
God.
the horns and start gathering.
Ravak's Dragon
Roars
Slayer.
out in pain as it collapses to the floor.
Twice.
I gotta ask, how, like... So, Ravik just blasted this thing with lightning, and there was enough ampage behind it to cause its tail to explode off?
It basically severed the tail off.
Oh my god, that has major arteries in there. This thing is gushing blood.
It's dead. You exploded it.
This thing has just turned into a blood fountain out its butt now.
It go boom.
Ugh.
A good chunk of its tail is gone, but not all of it.
Alright.
Wait, let me pause the music because now it's not.
It turned, hitting pause.
Oh, I forgot to mention, I refreshed and I stopped hearing the music.
Oh,
Oh well.
I never had that problem.
That's why I couldn't hit!
You didn't have them tasty beats to throw down to.
I call mulligan.
Yes, Ravik.
Ravik's
Get the dragon back up. I said, get it back up!
Ravik's gonna run over to the boat over here and check.
They docked, by the way, after the fight.
Oh,
So
after
did
the
we
fight.
win? So did we win?
Just gonna roll until I can hit.
Well, I mean, by
Oh my
the looks of the
God.
dead dragon, I'd say yes, Fall.
I mean, it's dead. You
Fall.
would have advantage, Galahad.
Fall comes out.
It takes
Boom.
4. Oh my god!
Fall comes out. Boom. Boom. Boom.
15 feet normally. For
I
this.
know.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah, he's a rock kitty now.
Well, Yeah, so you just hear rumbling as he walks.
Glad was watching carefully so that he wouldn't get exploded, and so he saw, even though he was hiding, he kind of saw everything that was going on. I want to run. I want to do a dash action
Okay.
to move as quickly as possible, and I want to run over here and hug Gungir. I hug him.
Gungir, you get a friend hug from Galahad.
God damn it.
Well, this is a new wild magic for me.
Oh, sorry. Give me
It's a good look for you, Fall.
Fall gives you a bit of a glare.
give me
No, you hear a rock grinding noises. Your eyebrows furrow.
hey guys, give me 1 second. My neighbors are at it again.
Damn it!
Oh. Hey, what else
Get
are you
that
supposed to do on a Saturday?
consolation.
Jesus Christ.
How about it?
God damn it. Gipsy, are you serious?
Oh,
Can you stop, Gipsy?
I'm sorry. It's just there's my neighbors across the hall in my house.
My neighbors on the other side of my paper thin walls. Oh god, I cannot wait to move out.
okay.
Okay, the best I can do is soundproofing for the mic, so hopefully that doesn't pick up in the fucking back.
We don't hear anything, if that's any consolation.
Okay, good. Good.
We only hear you.
The only saving grace is that he doesn't seem to last that long.
Jesus Christ. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Don't forget to cut
Shots
this
fired.
out.
No.
Oh, we have to leave it in.
Yeah, Tom, leave this in. That's an order.
Oh, okay. Jeez.
Hopefully your neighbor doesn't watch
If the neighbor, if the neighbor can't leave it in, we can.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
I just got that.
That was an A+ joke right there. Oh my goodness.
Done,
Fall
guys.
brings up his hand, and again, rock grinding sound. Points to Gungir. May I have my magic items back?
Gungir is... Oh, I see. Glad
Still being hugged. So you might not have heard because of your neighbors. When that fight ended, I did a dash action and hugged you.
Gungir's kind of sulking behind the pillar. He doesn't look too happy.
I'm patting you on the back. It was a very mean dragon. You don't have to feel guilty. You were very brave.
Daddy gave me crafty fingers, not hurty fingers.
Just make sure you don't hurt the wrong things and it'll be okay. You only gotta do it if you absolutely have to, right?
I guess.
Yes, Fall.
So Fall's down near Asemar. So should we, since this is the king, since this is one of the king's dragons, should we notify him with the sending stone?
I don't know that it's one of his.
She said that it's one of her dad's collection.
You start putting 2 and 2 together, Fall.
Huh?
You may not know this out of character, but in character, you put 2 and 2 together. The only person who commonly would be referencing would be Blaze.
Yeah. She yelled out, "It's a good thing."
She
He's
said
still alive.
calmly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Calmly.
She specifically said that it was her dad's.
And I completely forgot. Those of whom know dragon language, which are All and Ravak.
No, I
Commonly
don't.
No, you learned it from your wild magic.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Ah, and Storm apparently knows dragon. Her name translates to something in common. Kana.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh no.
It's the reverse translation from English to dragon. Anyways, moving swiftly along. Yeah, now you know that information. That this is Kana from the future. Extremely overpowered.
So
And
fall
apparently she's the one that killed Morgan's people.
fall pieces set together. Oh fuck.
Yep.
Fuck.
Language!
And flies back over to you, Galahad. Perches
You
on your
don't
horns.
understand. Glad. That was Kana.
No way.
What?
That doesn't make any sense.
Kamui in Draconic means Kana.
I don't believe you.
Gungir, you can confirm that since you know dragon.
Well, I'm afraid he's right, Fall. No, Galahad. Sorry, I'm confused. Sorry, my neighbors are still banging across. God dang. God, I wish.
Well, maybe there's multiple dragon-related people named Kana.
Nope.
Gungir, could I borrow my bag of holding? Real quick.
Gungir takes it off and tosses it to him.
He will pull out the sending stone. And he will contact Blaze. He will ask two things. Is there a dragon missing from your collection? And is... Well, I don't know what he called it.
His harem?
No, it's not his... What did he call it?
But this dragon?
Like his room of dragons, basically.
Wasn't it like a
Dragon
sanctuary?
sanctuary.
Yes. Is there a dragon missing from your sanctuary? And
We know the
It's
dragon's name. You could ask for it.
oh yeah, he will mention the dragon's name.
Safi'jiiva.
Yeah, and he will ask if he knows that if there are any other people named Kana in the world.
You get a few minutes pass by before you get a response. A few of that dragon species are missing from my collection. And no, there is none other than my daughter named Kana in the continent. I know that for a fact.
Fall's face goes a bit pale. Fuck, it is Kana.
Language!
I just asked Blaze himself. He said that there is only one person in this world named Kana, and that is his daughter.
And that he told you an exact number of how many of that species were gone. All of them.
And apparently all these species of dragons are missing from his sanctuary.
He had over 100 of these things.
What God said.
Yeah, 100 plus Safi'jiivas.
Ooh. And they're all gone.
Yes.
All except one, which was the alpha. But the other ones left.
He will use the sending stone again.
Okay.
Give me a sec. Well, we found one, and we had to put it down, or it would kill us. What would you like us to do with it?
Get an immediate response. You had to put down a Safi'jiiva, Well, in the wrong hands, it's probably better than aught. Whatever you can carve whatever you wish from its body. It makes extremely powerful items and weapons, armor, whatever. There's no point in bringing it back.
Well, according to King Blaze, we can do whatever we want with this dragon.
It's just a corpse at this point. There's no point in doing anything to it. It's impossible to bring it back to life.
Okay. He said it can make some very powerful items.
Specifically armor and weapons.
Armor and weapons. So I guess if you guys are okay with it, Fall will do survival to try to carve at least, take some scales or maybe some of the
The horns are
spines from the
completely
tail.
blown off. You can collect those.
No, scales.
Oh, yeah,
Scales
you can
or
easily do
spines
that.
from the tail.
Yeah, because that's completely severed off.
Dude, make a big tail sword for.
Could make a goddamn
Like
greatsword out of his
Like
tail.
the Drake sword from Dark Souls.
I'm only taking like one spine because that seems like a good enough thing.
Just make a
You wish.
whip from the spine.
Anyways,
No,
I'll move on to Ravak.
Not as in like backbone spines, the spines on its tail.
Mm.
Anyways,
Anyways.
Ravak, you had a exclamation.
Yeah. Morgan, are you alright?
I'm fine. What the fuck was that?
I don't know. What happened to your attack?
He started firing, but then we watched the fucking place implode on itself. That witch appeared, and then that thing appeared, points to the dead Safi'jiiva. We didn't know what to do. We didn't want to hit you guys in the crossfire. Stopped our attack.
Did I hear
for
a fall
good
asleep
reason.
from over here where I was?
I think that's a bit too far.
Sorry, what was the question?
Did he hear my conversation from here? From there?
No.
Damn. All right. Well, you should probably come and group up with us for the time being, just to be safe.
If you say so, you did kill that damn thing. That's the second biggest dragon I've ever seen.
And I failed on my survival to try to carve some scales in a spine.
No, you get like 3 pounds of scales, and that's like it.
Mm.
You
Anyone else
actually
wanna
break
try?
one of the spines in half.
Fuck. I'm going to try to...
Language!
Still have Tides of
Nice.
Chaos.
Yeah, I'm gonna do another carving with Tides of Chaos.
I will check.
21.
Alright, you get 4 spines. Successfully.
Hey, Gungir, what do you think you can make with these? Show some
Whoops.
spines. And...
Of course, now you get a natural 20.
Watch the survival be a nat 1. Nah, not quite.
15. What do you want to collect, liar?
Side by side.
Meat that's hopefully not covered in acid.
Managed to collect 5 pounds of dragon meat.
If anything,
It was really yummy last time, so you know.
if anything from Ravak exploding it with lightning, it'll probably taste like ozone.
It's pre-cooked.
Yep. Pre-cooked dragon meat.
Kentucky Fried Dragon.
Asemar, what do you want to loot from it?
I'm going to try and extract like a femur.
Want to try to get out its femur?
Oh yeah, one of the larger legs.
Okay. You managed to start carving into it, but the hide is extremely tough. You're gonna have to roll 2 more times to get the bone just to get to the bone.
By the way, keep in mind, when Ravak and Morgan step up, they see a stone fall.
Well,
Imagine he's like a terracotta soldier.
well, that's another typical thing to happen, I guess.
Oh, wow, really high rolls. You managed to get to the bone, Asemar. One femur. You get to it. You have to roll one more time, and since you've carved so well, you get advantage on this roll.
Yeah, buddy.
The entire femur. It's 15 feet long.
Nice.
That can fit in a single
Storm?
bag of holding.
Gungir will answer Fall's question. He'll do that first.
Well, I could make something out of it. Well, I'd have to have time to draw something up.
He'll hand him the spines and scales.
Okay.
Alright. And Gungir will also... You said that the horns got blasted off?
Blew completely off.
Okay.
So you got 2 large dragon horns.
Gungir will take the horns, the spine, and the scale, and he will make a note that this thing was producing sapphire blue fire. And he
It was
will-
producing energy that you've never seen before.
Yeah. So, Safi...
Fall will pull out when it's my turn. I'll say.
Okay. Does anyone else want to make a roll?
Like, the only last thing I'm doing is I'm gonna take just a small handful of scales for my character
For
rituals.
what you rolled so well, you get 10 pounds of scales. Ravak, you get 5.
Oh, I
I
was
didn't-
aiming for teeth again.
You're going to try to go for teeth. Okay, I will say you get like 9 large teeth. These
Nice.
things are like bigger, like the size of a short sword.
You add that to his necklace.
Fall.
That's probably the size of him. Anyway,
Swag.
Fall will pull out Mordor. He will put him on his stone finger and ask, anything you can tell us about whatever the species was called, something?
Safi'jiiva.
Safi'jiiva. Anything you can tell us about the Safi'jiiva species?
From my limited knowledge, I was trained in draconic arts. This species is extremely rare and do not breed often. I know the king of Valentia has a ton of them, but seems to have misplaced 99.9% of them under
Thank you,
that
Dexter.
woman's control. Species that absorbs abnormal energy from the earth to restore their stamina and strength. They also use this energy to attack. Since the large supernova has no weaknesses. Besides
Is there
its resistance to
any-
fire.
Is that all?
Yeah.
Fall asks, where is the gland that makes this sapphire?
Basically receive dial-up noises for about 5 seconds. There is a internal organ that exists in its throat that produces this that turns this energy into its attack. I do not know if it can be carved or retrieved, because once the Safi dies, its energy is depleted. You would have to charge it some other way.
That's interesting. Anyone want to try to get that gland out of its throat?
Liar
just whatever
already
the-
elbow deep in dragon guts. I could try.
I mean, you already carved out a good chunk of its chest, so you would have an easier time going from there.
Hey.
If anything, I will try to assist her to give her advantage.
And if you're going to assist Liar, give her advantage. With a 22, you get to the gland, you find it. It's very big. It's a large blue sack, and it's about the size of a bowling ball.
Ugh.
Fall is going to try something.
Thank
Damn it.
you, Gipsy.
It seems to have miscellaneous strands going towards the back of the body, and a couple going up towards the head.
Listen,
once-
it's just sexually frustrated, alright? Give it a
Damn it.
God.
For once, we should have rolled to seduce the dragon.
Anyway, once the gland is near Fall, he is going to very, very lightly just put an Arcana energy inside this land to see if anything happens.
You're gonna
Okay, I can't
use an Arcana check to start up the gland.
What were you gonna say, Storm?
I can't hear you say gland without maintaining a straight face now.
Yeah, roll an Arcana. 17. You pour a chunk of your energy in. I'll say for flavor's sake, you expend one level 1 spell slot.
Okay.
You do this, and it glows brighter blue, like it's an actual sapphire, like a glowing sapphire.
Okay, so we discovered that pouring Arcanic energy into this will actually emit the Sapphire energy.
So you just gotta work the magic bowels,
That's
baby.
nice. Do you want me to
Goddamn.
cut it out of the body?
I thought you already did that.
You got
Yeah,
to
you
it, you didn't
revealed it.
cut it
Apparently,
out.
it's still
Oh,
in there.
what would that be? Would that be a medicine or survival?
Choose, I guess.
I will assist her again to give her advantage on anything. Because
Survival
I have
or
terrible-
medicine to carefully take that
Oh, well.
gland out.
Natural 20.
Yep, you get it out just perfectly.
Maybe
You
I
don't
should
even
be a
need that
nurse.
advantage.
Oh,
You
Wouldn't
pick it
I
up.
so
wouldn't
many
I technically be the
vasectomy
nurse?
jokes I could make.
What?
Wouldn't I technically be the nurse since you were the one who cut it out, Doctor?
Don't. No. What? No. Here, take it. And she just sort of splats it in your arms and gets up and goes to the
It's very
water to
heavy.
wash off all of the
God.
dragon blood.
Weighs 40 pounds.
I can barely lift that.
That's a little concerning, bud.
Or no, wait, it's 15 times strength, isn't it?
You lucky bastards, you're not using the variant encumbered. Stuck with that in my
Anyway,
other
he will
D&D.
Moving
bring it
on.
out. Okay, we got it.
Gun
Hold on,
And-
Morgan says, looking at you.
What'd she say?
Morgan says, well done.
And we learned pouring Arcanic energy into this will actually give out the Sapphire Blue.
Neat.
For
Storm.
us at this point. Oh, go ahead.
Whoa.
Oops.
Ravak blushes at the sight of his feline
Ravak
friend holding
blushes.
a big blue ball.
God damn it.
Anyways, moving on, Storm.
Gungir's gonna look at everyone. I hate to be a Debbie Downer, but we still haven't fully completed the mission.
No, unfortunately, that woman got away.
Well,
I know we're gathering supplies right now, but we need to ask, what's our next step? Do we go after her?
I have a suggestion. Any reaction from that?
Gungir's
We're gonna
not
say-
We're all just
Probably.
looking at you.
Okay.
Yeah, speak freely.
Well, we know she has one artifact known as the God Slayer, but we also we know what another artifact is.
Well,
I guess it's in our best interest to go after it.
Fall will actually tell Morgan the item that he knows.
she thinks for a moment. Yeah. Bit of a legend about that thing before I looks off to the side, left my positioning. She says, sort of like hiding something.
Hiding what?
Don't know. I'll have
Insight.
you roll insight.
Sure. That sounds good.
Morgan, did you get fired?
Oh,
Ravak's too
Aw.
love struck.
Yeah, that would make sense for him. Fall?
Rip.
Oh, okay, everybody's still rolling. Okay. Anybody else? Going once?
Nope. I
Going twice?
prefer to let people have their own business.
Fall, liar. She was adopted by Kana, the princess. Well, this was not future Kana, but present Kana.
Oh no.
She was technically a princess. That's what she means by positioning. She was a princess. She just did not want that position. Anyways, moving on. Anna told me that that bow does a lot of crazy shit. If I get my hands on it, I could finally get my revenge. He says, giving you all a crazed smile. And I'd
Fall
love
is kind
to
of
have it.
tucking the neck of his hood.
Are you gonna turn evil too?
Oh, God, no. I'm going to use it against that bitch and fucking put an arrow in her throat.
Alright.
And Fall Liar, you have a feeling, since you know that, you have a feeling that Kana adopted Morgan.
What about it?
Know that Kamui is future Kana. She'd be essentially killing her own adoptive mother.
That's why
That's
Fall.
fucked up.
Yeah, that's why Fall grabs the neck of his collar.
What are we waiting for? Let's go get the damn thing.
all right, let's go.
Isn't anyone going to tell her?
I think it's better that she doesn't know.
Well, I don't think so.
Fall will take Liar to the side. How would you feel if you knew that your mother from the future killed your clan?
That is a very loaded question.
Yeah.
But I'm
little
pretty
rude.
sure I wouldn't want to know that the person I was wanting to murder was my mother.
True. I'm trying to think of how to say this.
Good talk.
I mean, wouldn't you want to know?
Imagine if that death god that's been haunting you
No.
was your mom.
Wouldn't you want
You
to know
don't
that?
hear this! I took Liar to the side!
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Get to you in a second, Storm. Let them continue.
I have a feeling
I think
that
we should tell her.
I have a feeling that if she is going that if we tell her she's also going to attack Kana as well, and that might start a lot of shit.
Well, it's still better off that she knows, she says persuasively.
Ooh.
Wait, what the I didn't roll anything!
Roll insight.
I didn't roll that!
Didn't roll that either.
Oh!
I made you roll that with my
No.
mind.
I know what happened.
Bumped it.
No, what happened was my bag of dice fell, and it was
Oh.
already selected on Insight.
7. He persuades you otherwise.
No. Shouldn't I roll counter persuasion since I'm trying to persuade her not to?
I mean, if you think you can beat a 25.
I think I can.
Sure, go for it.
Nope.
Nope. She beats you out.
Should I tell her or should you?
I mean, if you were offering.
What?
I mean, if you were offering.
Oh boy.
Have Asemar do it. He's blunt.
That's not part of the conversation.
I'm just saying. I'm blunt.
I mean, we all know, so maybe we should all tell her.
The people who wouldn't know would be Ravak, because he wasn't in the conversation. Asemar, because he can't speak dragon. And
But
Galahad.
Paul just told us all.
Oh,
yeah.
Like, it's hard
yeah.
to believe, but...
okay.
Yeah,
So
the only person
Paul-
who wouldn't know would be Ravak,
Follow
because he wasn't a part of
over-
the conversation.
Follow call over everyone except Ravik.
Rude.
Exclusion?
Ravik doesn't know.
Neither does Morgan.
Gungir does not enter the little fray. He actually was walking towards Morgan as everyone,
Oh no.
as Fall was pulling Lyre aside.
Okay, well, let's cut to you, Storm.
Hey, Morgan. Hold on a second.
Yes. What is it?
Can we make a little deal? Will you let
She
us
raises
hold
her eyebrow. Why? What's up?
Will you let us hold on to the bow when we find it?
Sure.
Okay. You just got this.
Well, okay.
Well, I'm trying to figure out how to put this lightly. You know when you find a badger?
I love this
Oh,
already.
yes, of course.
Eyebrow goes into the stratosphere.
And that,
A
and,
badger.
and that badger starts to make noises because it doesn't like you.
She nods very slowly, narrowing her eyes.
You're kind of being like that badger at the moment.
Love it.
You're saying I'm a pest.
No, I'm saying you're
You're a badger. Pay attention.
you're a badger. You're a bear.
You're badgering us.
What I'm saying is, you're kind of bloodthirsty at the moment. I mean, well, I'll fully admit, I don't know you all that well. We've never hung out. So I don't know if that's like the norm for you, but you were doing this eye twitchy thing. I didn't catch it on video, but I'd show it to you if we did. Hold on. And he pulls out the gun droid, and he starts flipping through the video of when Future Kana was doing her evil monologue, and he pauses on a frame of her doing her crazy smile. And he shows it to her, and he's like, "You're kind of making this face right now."
I
imagine
have
it's
to
super
roll
blurry.
Morgan something.
I imagine it's super blurry.
Oh, she rolled fucking high. What's her insight? +4. That looks like... That's impossible. But she was at home.
Huh?
Can I go now?
Yes, you can. We'll cut.
Fall will actually walk over to Morgan since I guess we're not doing a huddle thing. Morgan, I have something to tell you.
You notice as you're approaching that Gungir showing a paused video on Kamui's crazy face, and Morgan looks like she's completely, utterly confused and lost.
Oh, I know. That was the face you were making, and it's not a good face, as you can see. Hi, Fall.
Is there something
Gungir,
odd about that picture?
I don't think that's what she's reacting to.
Morgan?
Morgan, that woman is Kana.
She starts
Specifically one from the
shaking.
future.
Like, you see her visibly start shaking.
The future. I don't get how that
She starts
works.
trying to speak, but the words aren't escaping her lips. She's trying to form words, sentences, anything.
Gungir feels like he might have made a mistake and tries to find a remedy. He will instantly look for Ravak.
There you go.
Is Ravak nearby?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would assume so.
Did Ravik hear that?
Aww.
Oh yeah. Oh, there we go. Then that takes care of what Gungir was going to do. He was going to drag him over to her and be like, "You fix this. I made a mistake."
Fix this.
Ravik, she is like shaking like a leaf. She's like the term shaking in your boots, shaking like a leaf, whatever. She looks at you in the eyes, like her eyes are going from like normal person eyes to dilated eyes, like back and forth, like rapidly. Like that's unhealthy for a kobold or any dragon-like creature.
I think it's unhealthy for anything.
And she looks at you with a worried expression and just immediately goes in for a hug and starts bawling her eyes out into your shoulder. How do you react, Ravik?
Ravik's just like big-eyed, super blush, just like, oh.
No.
She's crying into
Nani?
your chest. I was waiting for this to happen. Me out of character. How do you want to help her? And we noticed that dragon's gone for whatever reason.
Wait, he is?
Oh yeah, well, my thing just rolled front 20 is just being stupid.
Yeah, no worries.
I mean, though at the same time, it's not like Asemar's very helpful in these kind of situations. He doesn't do emotions.
Yeah, you're there to be the blunt brick wall.
Exactly.
God damn it, Ravak! Here's your chance, and now you're as blockheaded as. Ah.
Yeah, you have a chance here, Ravik.
I don't know what to do. Oh, jeez. I'm so...
Even Gungir's sensing this. Gungir, like, goes up behind you, grabs your arms, and trying to, like, forces you to hug her back.
Roll a sleight of hand or a athletics check.
Add in a back pat for good measure.
Alright. Sleight of hand. Oh, they're both just absolutely terrible.
Oh, 19. You manage.
And
That's
then,
awkward friendship, Pat.
and then he acts like he's also hugging Morgan, but he's giving Ravik a look like, what the fuck, man?
Hugs. Hugs. Even I know this. and I don't date.
After a few... Okay, Ravak, go ahead.
And if Ravak like starts to do a genuine hug, Gungir will back away.
There you go.
Oh.
There you go.
Okay. Okay, let me roll her
Will she
something.
allow it?
I mean, she's vulnerable, so I roll a charisma check with advantage. Insight with disadvantage. Natural 1.
Oh,
Her. So it doesn't matter what you roll. You have to roll higher than a 1.
Roll
Charisma.
that
Where
die.
is it?
he
It's at
rolls.
you click charisma in your core stats.
Oh, that's why I was like,
It's the first one.
There you go. 18. Okay, you comfort her. You make her feel better. Allie, she's not crying. She's she's emotionally unstable, but you basically took the pieces and put them back together. Somehow. She's just looking at you like, what do I do? I've focused, like, she's giving you the look of, I've focused all my life getting revenge, and I find out it's my adoptive mom. Shit, what do I
Hell of
do?
a specific look.
Is she saying that, or
She's giving him the look of that.
I can't necessarily tell you what to do, but we need to just take it one step at a time. Figure all this out.
I think
I think I'm past that.
feel
I
like
need to go past seeing her as adoptive mom and still an enemy. She isn't like what she was. She isn't sane. She isn't normal. She isn't how she was when she took care of me.
Maybe we could find the current version and make her not become that version?
I don't think that there was any reason why she would have become like that, unless if something major happened.
Maybe it's a curse. Some kinds of bad
I think
juju in the
so.
world.
people.
Something changed her. She looks to you. Morgan does.
While I was in the cell, she mentioned that me and the rest of Titnupugawabinsi went to fight hell, and we lost.
Well then, all we have to do is make sure that doesn't happen. We've killed how many dragons now?
We've killed
Death
dragons.
goddess.
We've killed dragons. Gods are on a different level.
We have room to grow.
Out of character question, did fighting that dragon level us up?
God, please.
Yes. That'll be. You could do level ups after the session.
Nice.
Anyways, she looks to you.
To me,
That kind of makes. Yeah, she looks to you after hearing your explanation. That makes sense in a way. According to Kana, hell is a hell spawn, so to speak. She's half demon, half the ex-death goddess, Andromeda, and she's half siren. She leached the powers of a current death, the past death goddess, just to get her position.
I also have a
You-
purse. Oh,
And
I'll wait until it's just
I know your personal vendetta, right?
oh, I didn't know if I told her that.
I would assume you told her.
No, I don't think I ever did.
Well,
Does it
then,
never- It
Nix
never
that
had a
then.
chance to come out.
Never mind. Nix that then.
I have
Why
a
would Hal
personal.
be after you? There we go.
I have a personal reason.
Backstory time.
Give her the layman's terms.
Hell took daddy. He took adopted daddy when he tried teaching necromantic magic, and cursed me with wild magic.
He gives you banana cat face. Ha.
That's layman's term.
Well,
Yeah.
you could have done it in English.
You can flavor it anyway. If you want me to rephrase it, I can.
Yeah, don't worry about it. That's a lot to unpack. You've actually ended up worse than I did.
Yes, and
Pain is subjective.
I also have her acolyte after me as well.
Yeah, Persephone. Everybody knows about her. Rolls her eyes.
I don't know much about her.
All I know is that she's a fucking changeling.
Oh?
Ah, that's her base form that you met her in.
She looked human when we saw her, didn't she?
Mhm.
So we
She
did not
looked
see her in,
like a basic human with white hair.
Yeah, that's not what changelings usually look like.
From what I heard, she gained English extraordinary power from you know who, referring to Hell, just to change her abilities. So she learned shape-shifting, kind of. But that's a whole nother ballpark. I think we should head home, so we don't get everything else handed to us.
It might take me a while to get home. Shows her the stone skin.
Points to the boat that she came on.
Okay.
Oh, welcome to get on. I rented the ship for a reason. It's either you're coming back or you're coming back in body bags.
Well, I'm glad it was the latter.
I mean, shit, we still have the caskets in the hull.
My, you have wonderful expectations for us.
Oh, that wasn't for points to the three strongest people: Asemar, Wire, Galahad, and frickin' Ravak. I expected you and the clay man over there to die first.
Oof.
No offense,
sorry.
she says, giving you a shit-eating grin.
I'm sorry.
I'm
I
glad-
got to the spell higher level than I am supposed to. I think I did pretty well.
I don't know.
I
that's
can
pretty-
rain death upon people with arrows. You don't see me complaining.
It's impressive, Fall, sure, but it's also another means in which you can kill yourself.
Morgan
not
points
careful.
at you like finger guns. Yeah, you got it. Nailed it right on the head.
Rolls his eyes and heads to the ship.
Stormy
Boom.
exclamation.
Boom. Boom.
So she suggested we head on back. Are we heading back to Valentia?
Yeah, you're gonna head back to Valentia.
Okay.
Don't we need to tell the Minotaur King that, like...
She
Reduced?
essentially told you that she has envoys on board that can direct message him. Or his daughter.
The job is... Let him know that the job's not finished just yet. We still need to reclaim
We're
that axe.
still on the case.
We just need to head back home and resupply.
Mm-hmm.
Chinook Wukawabansi, I have a suggestion.
Hmm?
Let's get back to the sub. Let's replan our course of action. We're gonna have to go on a woman hunt.
And maybe a bow hunt, depending on what we decide.
Mm-hmm.
If we're gonna be
You guys,
killing,
do you
If
guys
we're gonna
want to call
kill-
it there for tonight?
sure.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was enough for today.
I need to go take a cold shower and set up my recliner to sleep in tonight, because I'm not sleeping in my bed.
It was a good session.
There we go. Yeah, that was a fun session. That was a good battle.
Yeah.
You're welcome for a challenge.
Let me see.
Coffee was the perfect pick.
Story.
Yeah, that was a fun little battle. I thoroughly enjoyed that.
Yeah, Safi has his gimmicks. I love Safi. He will be reappearing tougher than ever.
Oh yeah, because there's like 100 of them.
And an
Over
alpha.
100.
The
The alpha isn't with
Yeah, I was
Future
about to say,
Kana.
the
It's
alpha
with
is still
Blaze.
with-
Oh, okay.
So let me
For now.
Let me see here.
For now.
We'll need to get the cart loaded up onto the ship. We'll need to see how
That's
far
easy
they
enough.
are.
Her crew helps you guys load your shit in.
Dude, what if there's like 2?
By the way, I'm curious.
Mhm.
How long does this mission, like, I know it's not done, but how long did this mission take?
To get there to where you are, 5 days. To do the whole battle, about an hour at most.
Okay.
It's been an
crazy.
hour since you started this whole battle. And it's about
What
maybe...
time was it?
It was about...
I want to say it was like early
7,
afternoon.
8 a.m. when you started this raid.
Nice and prompt. Nice and early.
Took an hour to go through the whole spiel and shit.
So we're pretty exhausted. It's like midday.
It's like maybe 1 p.m. in the afternoon. 1:30 at the very latest.
I have another question.
Yes.
How long did they say it would take until the sub was done?
Months.
Let's see. So when you last checked in, it was, I believe, I said
More
halfway
than
done, right?
halfway.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more than halfway.
It was like 67%.
Since then, yeah, it was like 67%.
So how many more days would it take to get this thing built?
If you hired double the workers, you could essentially get it done within another 2 months. If you doubled the workers, 2 months. If you tripled the workers, minimum of a month and a half.
Let me see.
Quadruple, you would get it done in a month.
I will.
But there's not that would do quadruple unless you paid well.
Yeah. Gungir will see.
You can afford it, but still.
Gungir will see what he can do, because the sub would be a great asset in trying to track this woman down.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's why I asked the question.
He will, in the meantime, he'll probably work on getting our cart worked on. See if that can help getting our Magnum Opus items upgraded and getting us prepared to take this woman on. Grab the bow first. Let's see what we can do. Alright, Gungir will also make one last note. If this was Kana from the future, she fell for a Gungir ploy rather easily. He will take a note of that.
Might have to query the present Kana on that.
Yeah. Because that is a classic Gungir move, and she absolutely fell for it.
All
Not
right.
to mention some supposed attraction to Asemar now.
Hey.
Possibly. Question mark.
What the crap?
Supposed now?
Listen, she's pretty crazy.
I mean, she is completely insane.
Didn't
Well,
he
are you-
hit
are
on
you
me
saying-
too? I mean, in the past.
Are you saying that you have to be crazy to love Asemar?
Probably, yeah.
I mean, look at that Punum. Alright.
Need like a freaking like half naked fucking shirtless Asemar.
Hey, you're ready.
Me need a sleepy.
Yeah.
Okie
I'm going to
dokie.
end recording.
You guys go
Thank
to
you
bed.
for watching. I love everybody watching.
Yeah.
3, 2,
I can't believe you exist.
Yeah.
and 1.